Alright, welcome to episode 20 of Pixelated Perception with yours truly, a Russell Jimbo, second only to big ol' Final Mix,
Hello.
aka Rodney, aka Big,
Big Chungus.
the biggest chungus.
Chungus is huge.
Also, possibly in the contention for the ranks here, we have the Cap, the Big, the Man.
Think he's already dropping the ball. Is he here? Is he here?
I've been
Is
here,
he coming
man.
out of the
Hey,
stage? Oh,
yo, man. Look, dog. Better respect the Cap, because when the Cap comes for you, the Cap's fighting back, bro. You feel me?
What is he talking about?
That means he's going to DDT you out of the crowd, just like John Cena would have.
Man, ever wonder what it's like to get hit by a chair just flying?
Yes.
Flying across
And I found out.
Huh?
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 Now I'm curious.
Great. The chairs they use aren't that painful, but
Yeah,
force gravity and matter still a thing.
Object in motion tends to stay in motion.
Yeah. Yeah. Just when it hit your brain, it's pretty crazy. Oh, regardless of that, we are on our 20th episode, people. Thank you for listening. Thank you anybody who's still around. God bless your souls.
Big
So we had some stuff happen around the world of video games, around the world of us.
Tell us what happened in the news while I've been in Texas.
Yeah, we had a whole bunch of people go to Texas for party time, fun time, as we like to call it.
DreamCon, yes, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kick streamers and a lot of freaky frogs, but it was still good.
A lot of freaky frogs.
Hey, we got to talk about the freaky frog, the bro that asked the chick on stage, what did she listen to as she was going to sleep at night?
Huh?
That man was, I don't know where he. Yeah,
before we get into that,
discuss that.
I mean, do us want to start with that? Do you guys want to start with that?
I mean,
we can get it out of the way if you want to.
Would have liked Lerone to be here just so we could all, so we wouldn't retread.
All right, we'll try to play it off then. Until then,
I mean, if
get into some game stuff.
No.
Yeah, I mean, we'll do it later if anything. So let's start off with the most. This is relatively recent. We got good old Bungo back in the news again. Yeah, nice. 220 roles estimated to be eliminated, quote unquote. Which, according to this article, some of them are going to PlayStation directly, some of them are just straight up being laid off, and some of them are moving to different studios. That's a lot.
Didn't they make a really sizable profit from the final shape?
They said it performed how they expected, but year over year, all these. I mean, it means they got their money back and probably made the profit that they were seeking. But year over year, apparently, Destiny expansions are going down. I think that's mainly because of the previous expansion, since that's pretty much what sells your current expansion. But it is what it is.
Yeah, not a lot of people like that one.
Yeah.
Was it Beyond Light? Was that the one?
That was Lightfall.
Hey.
That was with some freaky frogs on some motorpeds or whatever the hell, like Silver Surfer boards.
Hey, yo.
Weird. It's pretty weird. Pretty weird DLC with a very I mean, the story literally did nothing, and it's kind of insulting to even.
It was filler. It was a filler.
Even exist. But also, I'd like to get to what I think is a bigger point related to this story, other than the failures of a game company. I think it's more so the sizes of these game companies. Apparently, Bungie was like fucking 13 to 1,200 people or something like that. And now they're gonna go down to like 1,100.
See, I don't know how much manpower you need to make a game, but I feel like Well, obviously they all weren't working on the same thing, right? Like
No,
they
no.
separate
Because of
them.
this, they said they stopped what they called incubation projects, which were like, games and production pretty much, or non-production, but like in theory, crafting and stuff like what they want. And they had to cancel one of those, and they basically said we're going to be making Destiny and we're going to be making Marathon. That is it.
Oh, I
Uh,
forgot Marathon was.
yeah.
They're
It's like
betting a
what
lot on
what
Marathon
else?
being decent.
I mean, that game's gonna fail miserable. Let's be honest. I mean, unless they drastically change it, it's a dying genre from what they've advertised it as. So
What is Marathon supposed to be
it's
exactly?
gonna be like an extraction shooter,
Oh yeah, okay.
but like with none of the customization that people like in Destiny. They're kind of just riding on. I mean, hopefully the gunplay, but I don't think that's enough anymore, man. Maybe it is. I think it's more
I don't
interesting
know.
that Halo 3 came out. There were 300 people working at Bungie. Halo 3 is like one of the most highly regarded video games of all time, and I know Destiny is like this live service uh creation monstrosity, diabolical evildoer. But 1100 is a lot of people.
That is.
I don't really think we need that many people working at a place to. I mean, really, they only make one game right now. They say they make a marathon, but that's yet to be seen, other than a random trailer.
Honestly, I feel like these companies have ballooned to ludicrous proportions.
I don't know.
I
I
feel
still
I'd
like
think a lot
agree.
of people.
you get a solid few hundred people who know what they're doing, like really know what they're doing. You good. You don't need to have like 1,000, 1,500, 1,600 employees unless obviously you're projects
I
at a
mean,
time, and even then it's
are those all game developers, or is that like every single team, like
I think it's
marketing?
every team. They mention like community people, and another thing they mentioned was that while this was happening, their CEO uh
didn't he
apparently
say
bought
like
like a couple
come out like he
million
was
dollars in
horrible with
classic
money or
cars.
something like that?
I didn't see that, but I know they reported him buying like millions of dollars on classic cars.
2.3, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like $2.3 million, and people are obviously
Yeah.
upset about that. Some of the people who used to work there got fired, tweeted back at him like, "Damn, thanks for inviting me to see your classic cars 2 days before you let me go." Like that's a wild tweet. Like, damn.
Hey, that's how you know how they feel, bro. Like
That's
these
awful.
billionaires and millionaires are be getting away with a lot of stuff.
I mean, you make enough money, you can get away with anything.
Yep,
Pretty much.
absolutely.
You make companies enough money, they'll protect you.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much we're just in the same monarchy we were in like hundreds of years ago. They're just instead of kings and queens, they're CEOs and CFOs and stuff.
CFOs.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Sad.
Literally, pretty much.
Extremely gross.
But yeah, it's Bungo. They're doing great. Um, hopefully they do even better in the future. I don't wish anybody to lose their job, but
I hope they find better jobs.
yeah.
Maybe they
Uh,
should just fund their own studio.
no, we need to
Easier
stop
said
doing
than
that.
done.
There's so many random little studios that come up out of broken developers' houses and like make trash.
And then get shut down.
Yeah, and get shut down instantly. Like, I guess it's better to try to hit your dream than to just not at all fail, but that's not helping the onlook of development of video games, because right now it's really seeming like you make good games and you get fired for it. So not a lot of
That
reason
is
to
a
get into it.
wild reality to be in. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
See, if it ain't live service, they don't care how much you make. They're not interested in lump sums. They're interested in infinite money.
I don't
Which
love
is
that
really
infinite money
fucked.
glitch.
I mean, I don't know. mm, hmm. Live service is the worst thing to happen to gaming, other than
mobile games.
Yeah.
I mean, they're quite literally just sucking the life out of gaming. Like,
I mean, 'cause
people no
every
longer are
game wasn't meant
becoming.
to be a live server. Games as a quote unquote.
I mean,
Like,
yeah, but even if you do get 1, 2, there's also the fact of like, we just don't get any games anymore. A motherfucker get one good live service out, you ain't dropping no more games. Like,
I
we've
mean,
been playing the
yeah,
same
as
games
long
for
as it
a
makes money,
decade
you don't
almost.
do. But
People love to put Rockstar on a pedestal. Rockstar made like 10 games over the course like 2000 to 2010, and as soon as GTA 5 came out and the online came out and was as successful as it was, they didn't make a game for almost 10 years.
yeah,
Well, they
everybody
Granted,
made
that
Red Dead
game was,
Redemption.
yeah,
they try
took 9 years almost.
they trying to chase that.
Wait, when did Red
Everybody
Dead
wants that
Redemption 2
big.
come out?
2019,
Oof.
And GTA 5 came out in what? 2010?
2012? Not 2010, like
What
2012,
2010 it
2013,
was?
something like that.
Because I
I
feel
know it
like
was on PS3.
No, on
I was
So,
out of
PS3. It was right
I
at
was
the end of
out of high
PS3. It
school by then because I was working. So
wasn't
it had to be.
2011 because Skyrim. So it was either 2012 or 2013.
I want to say 2013.
And if it was later than that, that's crazy. It still took them a hell of a long time to make
Yeah, September
Red
17,
Dead in
2013.
comparison to how they used to make games. But hey, GTA 6 coming out. Get them testosterone cards are flowing. I can't wait.
Ew.
I actually hate people for buying that shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I
Yeah, I
think
mean,
that's the.
it don't make me feel good either.
I mean, we're not the
Like,
ones that buy it. We're the we're the minority. We
It's the
don't matter.
fact that they do though, and the majority of people do, and
These are the same people who buy Madden year after year,
my God,
or anything EA related year after year. Call of
when it's the
to
Duty.
make
same
it.
game.
I mean, people don't care, bruh.
Honestly, don't get how Madden just hasn't come out with something like. I feel like they just make so much more money by just having something every year opposed to a live service. Because the only game that should be a live service really is like fucking the sports games. Most of the time, all they do is update the fucking rosters.
Yeah,
They're not
pretty
really
much.
adding new features. Like you get
If
new
anything,
features
they're
like every like
taking
5
old features
years.
out and then
Yeah, and then they
reintroducing
put
them
them
as
back
new
in
features. Yeah.
later, and they could have did that shit in the update, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, but they want you to buy the whole new package. Plus, they don't want you to update it because then you wouldn't spend money on all of these card packs to get the same players that you had last year with better stats. Capitalism. Ba, 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 da, bow.
Where are we going, bruh?
You
I
know where
just
we
feel like
going.
like I just feel like
Boy,
things are just getting so much
foot
worse.
on the gas. We heading there. No brakes. No brakes in the car at all. No stopping.
Good lord.
Yeah, it's bad.
Real bad.
Yeah, it's great. Not really for Xbox, according to Phantom Blade Zero developers. Just happened a couple hours ago, but the guy apparently tweeted. If you don't know what Phantom Blade Zero is, it's like a upcoming action game. Looks very Ninja Gaiden-esque,
Very cinematic
very
in
cinematic,
essence.
little jank. The guy was
Yeah.
asked, "Why isn't it coming out on Xbox?" And the guy, of course, this is a translated, so this might be a little bit off, but said when asked why his studio doesn't want to release an action game on Xbox, he replied that nobody needs this platform. According to the developer, the console
Damn.
is not popular in Asia, and in addition, Microsoft has created a very overloaded ecosystem for which it is difficult to develop games. I'm assuming he is citing the Game Pass,
Mm.
which was I mean, that's the beginning of a fear they mentioned right when that stuff came out. It's like, why are you going to make games if your games can get put on you know, a little
That's
subscription
a
service?
service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because it can be a subscription service doesn't mean it should be a subscription service.
Yeah. I mean, it's a interesting problem because of what it does to development. But I mean, there's so many things hampering development now, like we just went over. Not a good look, especially not for Xbox, even if they are coming out with some stuff.
Hmm.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know, but I do know that they want to continue to make it an Xbox a subscription-based business, according to the CFO. They went into detail about that in an interview, and they said they think it's popular enough they want to keep doing it. So, got to find a way around that.
Ouch.
Uh, bounty hunter. What the heck is that? I don't know what that is. I mean, I didn't want to get to this yet, but I guess we'll talk about it. Game Informer is dead.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Oh, what?
After 33 years,
Yes.
gone.
Yo. Didn't they have like a website that they switched over to?
Oh,
Did
they've
they?
had that website forever. They've been doing the magazine in conjunction with it.
I used to buy Game Informers all the time, man.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
was,
you never really.
I mean,
I don't feel like you really bought
yeah, it's the only
Game
reason anybody
Informer.
had
I
a
feel like it
GameStop
was.
subscription.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have a subscription again. It was just if I saw something in it that I liked, I would buy it. It was very sporadic. Had some decent stuff in there. Sad to see it close.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it
pretty
is sad
sad.
times. Not even gonna lie.
I mean, how many like game journalists conglomerates are there? It's like everything is under IG isn't it now.
There's not a lot of magazines. I don't know if there even are any other magazines.
I mean, magazines are
Game
basically
Informer's
dead.
gone. PlayStation Magazine is gone, right?
PlayStation Magazine was a thing.
I don't know if that
Yeah.
was around for a long time.
Well, I will always keep my Metal Gear Solid PlayStation Magazine
You still
good
have that?
condition as possible because it was a full, like, just a full magazine on everything, all things Metal Gear, and I fucking loved it. I read that thing front to back so many times. Because it was for the release of Metal Gear Solid 4, so that tells you how old it is.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
You still
Oh.
have that?
Yes, I do.
What the?
Came with a complete timeline of every single game that came out up to that point, along with a bunch of really cool tidbits about the making of each and every game. It was really cool. I thought it was really cool. And I've lived long enough to see everything that I've loved driven straight into the ground. And
Love
pissed
to
off
hear
for
it.
good measure. oh.
Told amounts of games to everybody getting laid off. It makes no sense.
I mean, part of it is just, declining quality of games, bad direction. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a live service game, even though there's a limit to how many live service games could be in the market at one time.
Yeah, so
Like,
it's flooded. Like,
it's
there's
flooded.
so many live service games. Like, if you play one or two or three,
Yeah,
it's gonna take a majority of your time. Cause FOMO, battle passes, and daily logins are a thing.
yeah. But
And
then
that's
on
what
top of
they
all of that, you also
expect
got
you to
the
do.
you also got the whole COVID thing too. Like, people overhired
Yeah.
during COVID, and now
They
COVID's
gotta lay
over.
them off again.
You gotta get rid of them.
Downsize again.
Yeah.
It's just bad. It's just damn it's bad. What
Pretty
is
rough, pretty
happening?
rough.
Very.
But other news, we've got a bunch of games that came out.
We did.
Well, soft releases, I'm gonna call them, a bunch of, early access and beta stuff. One of them being a game called Once Human.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I heard the title. Don't know anything about it.
I heard it was good.
It's basically a free-to-play, open world, survival-based MMO. It's very, very weird, the story and stuff. It's very anime. Not that serious. Well, I mean, the tone is serious, but it's like ridiculous, the shit that's going on. There's a big focus on like building a base and like constructing up your stuff, and then going around building weapons and armor and stuff to go do the story. I played the beta. It was pretty cool. Had a great character creator. Very Asian out of 10. That's a good thing. There's a little jank, and by a little I mean a lot, because of MMO. I was definitely feeling that. There's no controller support yet, officially. Makes it very cumbersome to play, specifically for me, so I didn't play it as much as I'd wanted to, but they did say it's supposed to be coming later down the line. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but otherwise it seemed alright. I think the end game looting systems are probably going to be an issue. I've heard they have like some gotcha stuff in there at the end, but
Lovely.
it seems like there's a decent amount of
Hate
content
to
to clear
fucking see it.
beforehand.
Not gonna lie.
Time to swipe, boys.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
Nah.
See,
Nah, that's just
coming
whack.
from an intimate standpoint of gacha game, I fucking hate them. I hate them so much.
Gacha games are fucking terrible, bro. I'm tired of every game wanting all my time and all my money. Like, dog, can we just play game? You know what? I'll get to. I'm gonna get back to this later, but yeah, I'm just tired of this shit. Like, it's like, come on, bro. I'm just trying to play a game. Like, this is a hobby. This is not another job, dog. Like, come on.
Oh, they're definitely trying to turn it into one.
They need your time and your money, and they need all of it now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nah, they need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think people say it's like for shareholders and money things, and like the middle market's pretty much gone. But like, I really just think it's all advertising, which I understand is hard for the middle market. But you know, no, you tell anybody the game like Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be as popular as it is. Like, would you really think that?
Yeah,
Why?
because there's a lot of D&D fans.
There's a lot of bad D&D games.
Yeah, but you know, that one wasn't one of them.
Even the good ones aren't 100th of that popular.
Oh, they're really that good though.
Yes. Also, it's a turn-based game, which, I mean, you yourself literally didn't even play it because of that.
No. Hold on. I didn't play it because it was not turn based. Look at that straight.
Why
You know,
didn't you play it?
I played it because I didn't like all of the micromanaging happening in each turn that had turn based game. That's why I
Okay.
didn't like.
So,
Uh,
didn't
It
play it
can be a
because it
bit
was
daunting.
It was
too complicated.
y'all 100%.
A point is that's just another factor of why these type of games are never that popular. Not shooty McBang bang. But yet it's exploded, made way too much money, and is way too popular. Why? I don't know. Like, word of mouth obviously spread about it. It was really good. Did it have a lot of marketing? Like, I saw some trailer. I don't remember it being
Nah, I didn't-
explicitly marketed a
I
lot.
feel like I didn't see
Well,
any
I-
trailers.
I feel like it's a case of
Baldur's
viral marketing though, right? Like,
Yeah, I guess it blew up on the internet
yeah,
because then you can, do nasty stuff with some bears.
yes, the viral
I
marketing
guess.
definitely helped it out.
And so, I mean, that's really just what you need. Your game needs to be worth the shit, first off. And
Yeah.
then it needs somebody to champion it, which I guess is why they invest so heavily into, what are they called? Influencers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo.
Mm.
But, on the other hand, you have games that just came out called Concord. You guys know about that?
Yeah.
Protectors of the solar system?
Yes.
Oh,
Concord beta
no.
came out and failed to crack Steam's 750 most wishlisted games. And I think got to like a 2200 peak. And it's beta.
Uh,
I mean, just from seeing what I saw, like, if you're gonna make a game like that, let's be real, you gotta make the characters appealing to look at. And then once they're appealing to look at, they have to be appealing to play. None of that came across in what I saw about that game. Like,
It looks
everything is
very
just like
generic.
ugly, generic, and jank, and I'm like, I'm good. That's how quickly a person's mind can be made up. Will I play
And
it?
first
Never.
impressions are done in
Don't
17
even.
seconds.
Hey, look,
And they're
never.
really
I
hard to
play.
do.
Boy, I watched Asmongold play a free hero shooter for like 10 minutes. I was like, I'll try this before I try Concord.
What game was that?
I don't fucking know. I can't remember the name.
Good. That's another problem is the oversaturation, right?
Everything's oversaturated nowadays. Well, I won't say everything.
A lot of things are.
Most lucrative, I guess, archetypes of games are clearly oversaturated. Samey. Everybody's trying to copy the one that made it, or the two that made it, or the recipe that made it 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Everybody's just trying to stay afloat. Let's be real. Everybody's sinking, and motherfuckers are trying to jump on other people's ships, pillage them, take their ship. Then that ship starts to sink, and then it's just the repeating cycle all across the ocean. It's what it feels like for these companies. Everybody's just trying to stay afloat.
For real. Yeah. Oversaturated market, extremely bland characterization, and I mean,
Everybody's
can
afraid
we
to take
stop?
risks.
Can we stop making hero shooters?
Nah,
I
bro.
wish they would.
No, says Marvel Rivals after its closed beta attracts 20x more players than the Concord beta.
Yes.
Oversaturated market, you say?
I'm not surprised.
Hey, look.
Hey,
Just because
but
oversaturated don't mean you can't
hey,
make
look,
it.
look. The thing about the scene in a saturated market is you have to have something that diversifies you way more than someone else. It's kind of hard to beat having the fucking Marvel IP as your,
Pretty good.
distinction.
Yeah. You started the race, with a few legs up, just being able to use Marvel.
Pretty good there, bucko.
Yeah.
Third person hero shooter. Looking like it's
With
taking out
actual,
Overwatch.
with actual heroes, by the way.
With actual heroes, yeah. Coming for that Overwatch money for real.
Oh, the game was called Wild Assault, by the way.
I've never even
Anybody
heard of
wants to
that. That's
know.
crazy.
So,
Let's let that die. Let that die in the annals of history.
I mean, I would say.
oh,
I
is that
would
that
usually
furry
say,
one?
yeah.
Wait,
No,
what?
Oh,
no.
I would say.
definitely let
I
that
would
die.
assume that it would die, but there are a lot of furries out
No,
here.
no, that's about to be their
When
game.
I say them character models are, yeah, they knew what they was doing when they made that game. They knew who their audience was.
They knew who their
Guarantee
audience
you
was.
that game
That's
has been around
crazy.
for a while, just for the furries alone.
Interesting.
Would I ever actually play it? I'd play it over Concord, but if I don't have to play it, I'll probably
You'd
never
play
touch
it
it.
over Concord, huh?
Yes, I would.
Damn.
Just because the character models look slightly better.
That's all it takes.
If somebody held a gun to my hands, like, you gotta pick
People like
one.
pretend like that ain't a big thing, but it is a big thing.
Oh,
Like, don't make your
yeah.
characters fucking ugly. Like, come
Like,
on.
if your character looks bland and ugly, no one's. Like, do you think people would have played Stellar Blade if the character was, let's be real, 400 pounds and with a rainbow hair? I guarantee you they
bro.
wouldn't have.
Hell no.
Like, people want to act like looks.
Shoot, like, even a step
looks
further, right? Even a
looks are
step
the
further,
first
right?
thing you see.
Like,
If
take
it doesn't
Celebrate for
appeal
example.
to your eye, you're lost.
Yeah, but no, take Celebrate for example. Like, it doesn't have to be that extreme, right? Imagine if Stella Eve, it was Lily that was the main character. Still, you know, wouldn't have sold that much.
Yeah, unless they put her
Same
in a
art
skimpy
style.
outfit.
Even then, Eve was just built better.
Everybody want to act like attractive people don't sell things. Attractive people have sold
Sex
things since
sells,
the beginning
bro.
of time. Yeah, it will always sell. Like, people want to act like, ooh, like, I get you. People don't even want to be inclusive for real. They doing that because they don't want to get canceled.
Yeah.
But it's like, bruh, you know who your audience is. Pander to your audience. At least you'll make some money. Trying to pander to people who don't want to buy your shit in the first place, you're doomed to fail.
I mean, case in point, did for Wolverine. Most successful Marvel movie they had in a long ass time since Phase 4 popped off.
Yeah, I heard people were walking out of the movie like super uptight. I don't even know if I want to
Wait,
call
who
them
was
Christian
walking out
people.
uptight?
Oh, Deadpool and Wolverine is the devil. I'm like, bro, shut up.
Who the fuck said that shit?
I'm sure that's a
honestly,
very few people.
yeah, but it's like those are the
Sounds like
minority.
cap
Those
to
are the people
me.
you don't listen to.
Right.
Those are the people who
Those are the
let's be real,
people you
don't.
tell to shut the fuck
Those are the
up.
people who don't matter. The people who bought the tickets and buy the tickets again because the movie's so good or they want to see it with different groups or what have you. Those are the people you know what I'm saying? Like it's
That's capitalism 101, bro.
business is
Sell to your
not hard. Sell to the people who want to buy your product. Don't force your
Pretty
product on
much.
people who don't want to buy it. They won't buy it. Like
Yeah, man.
people are retarded, man. I swear to God. Like I'm gonna be real with you.
People are definitely on the spectrum sometimes.
On the spectrum.
For
Like,
fucking
you
sure.
want to make money, but you do everything in your power to lose money, and you wonder why you lost money.
I mean, but you already know that most people don't even have an internal monologue. So it's like, what else do we need to know?
Boy, that's too many syllables for most people. Chill out.
What?
That is true, though.
You
People do not have
didn't
a
hear
tunnel-
about that, Infamous?
No.
Yeah, they have a study. People who don't think, basically, is what that says. They don't have conversations with themselves before they do shit.
They just talk it like you know the people that just talk and they never stop talking. That's them thinking.
Yeah.
That's them in that moment thinking they just talking.
That makes a whole lot of sense.
Is that like a brain defect, or are we the defective ones?
No,
I think that's like the
just
majority
how
of people.
are. That's how some people.
So
really,
does that make us the defective ones?
I think we're the next
Probably.
in line product with the bonus feature.
Bonus
A
feature.
bonus feature.
We got that DLC,
I mean,
the
but you
critical
also got to
thinking
think about it
DLC.
like this. Fucking.
That's funny.
Some people are gonna develop better than others. That's all it comes down to.
Let's be
like-
real.
I mean, you can still be successful and not have an internal monologue. Like, it's very possible.
Yeah, it's
So-
called being a viral TikToker.
Ew.
That, or
Yup.
you just talk through everything and everybody knows exactly what you're thinking all the
I
time.
mean, if people don't think for themselves, then yeah, just I would imagine the loudest voice with the most words spewing out of their mouth the fastest would garner the most attention, theoretically.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's why I
Theoretically.
stay in the crib. I ain't got time for no crash outs. Can't think.
On God.
I'll stay in the crib, go to work till I blow up. I still
What?
ain't going out.
Blowing up is real, brother.
Man, I'm tired of working at 9 to
Just
5.
don't
This
blow
shit
up a
ass.
person.
Actually, it's not even a 9 to 5.
No,
It's
I
like
was
a
saying you do not work those
9
9
to
to
6,
5.
9 to 7.
It's messed up, man.
Yeah, the world is a horrible.
But you know what's
Oh, yeah,
not
this
horrible?
is
It's the
trash.
Remnant 2 anniversary and DLC number 3 announcement.
Noise. We still gotta finish that.
Yeah, we do. I forgot. But yeah, third DLC apparently is gonna be the biggest one they've ever made. They also want to make a new mode, which is probably going to be the roguelite modes they had in the first game, so that's gonna be cool. Can't wait to play that. Game's excellent. Actually deserves your money.
Yeah. Remnant 2, really good, really good.
Yeah.
Really good to play with friends, really fun. Whole lot of secrets, whole lot of classes, different play styles. And no battle pass.
Not a single
No
one.
battle pass. What?
Know how much you guys love those.
Also, Fallout London, big fancy mod, might as well be a game, has released. It's super
Fallout
good.
London.
It's buggy, but you know, it's Fallout, so that's par for the course. The voice
Okay.
acting puts the entirety of Fallout 4 to shame, pretty much. Not
see it.
necessarily the voice actor's fault, but like those characters have basically nowhere to go most of the time, because you don't really have conversations in that game. But holy crap, Fallout London's British accents are insane. If you ever want to hear just disgusting British slang getting thrown at you all the time, look up some
Disgusting
Fallout
British
London
slang.
gameplay. It's pretty great.
I really gotta go back and play the old Fallout game.
Definitely a better story than the base game as well. So, there's that.
Nice.
Also kind of funny, I saw this, the fucking Deadpool Activision game that came out like 15 years ago skyrocketed in price thanks to the movie that came out.
Good.
I think is hilarious. That game is midware trash of the highest order. So that's funny.
See, man,
Pretty
where
much
is
the
that
same as
one
Deadpool.
Wolverine game that was actually?
Oh, X-Men Origins, Wolverine.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not delisted. This Deadpool game is delisted.
Oh,
That's why it blew up.
that's funny.
It's funny because I just saw a video about a guy said I'm speedrunning Deadpool and the Wolverine in 48 hours for the movie.
That's a little weird to say out loud in public.
He's speedrunning the platinum.
If maybe not. We'll see.
I guess we will, won't we?
No, we probably won't. No, I have no
Maybe.
idea what he's talking about. Fuck him.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
No, I definitely don't. I kind of want to run through Hogwarts Legacy, but now seeing as the sequel is seemingly confirmed due to job listings at the company.
Speaking
I
of
mean,
that, they
makes
got
Maybe a
quit
live
it.
service.
I have no idea, but it would be stupid to not make a sequel to that.
I mean, well,
How
I'm
many
still waiting for
games-
y'all to
how
play
many-
that
How many
shit.
did that shit sell?
A lot.
I know it's last time I checked. I think it was over like 20 million.
Yeah, I think it was over 20. I think it was like 25.
funny how that game didn't get a single award.
Yeah,
why?
I talked about
Anything.
that. They got fucking snuffed out. Like this shit was
Oh, I missed 'cause
crazy.
it was mid as hell.
No.
Hey, it was some mid ass shit that won, bro.
I'm
Let's
pretty
be honest.
I
sure it
definitely
was because
wasn't.
of the,
Definitely lost to really high quality stuff, I'm pretty sure.
felt like the J.K. Rowling thing.
Pretty sure that shit didn't get nominated.
Oh no, that was the problem. It didn't get nominated. Not
Yeah.
get nominated was
That's
the crazy
kind of
part.
yeah, that's kind of crazy. But
Yeah,
there
that's
were a
how
lot
we
of
knew
good
it was some
games.
bullshit.
I remember there being a lot of good games. I don't remember 100%. Like it probably should have been somewhere, but did it really do anything that amazing, or was it just because it was a Harry Potter game?
I mean, it was
It was a
pretty
good
good
Harry
single
Potter
It's
player.
a
game.
solid Harry Potter game.
All right, does that deserve a reward?
I mean,
It
compared
deserves
to
a
most of the shit we
nomination, at
get.
least.
Yeah.
Does a 6 out of 10 deserve an award?
I mean,
I don't think
Spider-Man 2
it
got
was.
nominated.
It was
That game should
rated
got
really
nominated.
high though. Like it was
No,
rated
it's not
higher than a lot of the
One at a
stuff.
time.
No. I'm saying, if Spider-Man 2 could get nominated, that game could get fucking nominated.
Spider-Man 2 had a phenomenal.
Hey yo, yeah, this man's
Spider-Man 2
trolling.
was ass, G.
What did this shit get on
It was
Metacritic?
not
Hold on.
ass.
It was
That's
ass,
crazy.
G.
It
just
wasn't
wasn't
crazy.
as
good as
It
the
was.
first
It wasn't
according
ass.
to
It was
everybody.
alright.
That shit had.
It was a boring sequel to an excellent game.
So it was ass. Yes.
How was that ass?
Because you couldn't do anything. You couldn't do it first one. I don't care about no fucking fire cult. Give me other villains to fight. Don't let me see my homie get smashed by a refrigerator. Like,
Aw.
come on.
Hey yo, what?
I
Out
said
of
it.
10. Out of 10.
Out of
Hey,
10, I
yo.
give about a
Considering the
7.
man who can
A
stop
7.
a train or
Yeah. Like,
was
no,
the first
pull
one?
it apart.
the first one was like an
crushed by
8.
a
Miles
little
Morales
tiny
was like an 8
refrigerator.
or 8.5.
8, huh? Wow, okay.
The 2, though, let's say Spider-Man 2 was not that, bro. It was alright. But the enemy span was crazy. Like, the fucking combat
What
was.
did you give Spider-Man 2? Like a 7?
Yeah,
He said a 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
You deaf asshole.
Yeah, no,
My
they
ears be
really
hearing,
fucked that
man.
shit over though. Let's be honest.
It's definitely boring, but
It was a.
Oh,
It got an
terrible.
85 on Metacritic.
I mean,
I'm
that's-
pretty sure it was higher than a lot of other shit,
yeah.
or at least not a lot, but at least a few that got nominated when they shouldn't have.
I mean, I think that first Spider-Man game is like a 9.5 out of 10. The only thing that made it not a 10 out of 10 was it ended. I wanted more.
I really like the
Game
first
should
Spider-Man.
be.
I thought the second
I
one
loved it.
was really good too, but
Second one definitely
Some of,
missed out on something for me. I didn't even play it, but like just watching it, It's like they tried to add a lot to the gameplay, but like,
It
how do
wasn't
you
it.
advertise Venom
And then you play
and
him for
not
like
let you play as
15 minutes. No, you play him for 15 minutes.
Yeah,
as
that
a
was a
15
mistake.
minutes? Like that's crazy.
Not to mention the story
Would
was
you
just
like a
weak in
full
the
thing?
third
And
act.
it's Spider-Man 2. And yes, you get to play as Spider-Man and other Spider-Man, but you don't get to do co-op. You don't
Yeah,
get
it
That's
should have
to
been co-op.
like it. You know,
That was the
as,
biggest miss out.
as different as they tried to make Miles, he's still Spider-Man. Like it's not that different.
yeah.
Not that big jump for that sequel. Expect big things.
It
Not
made it
get
even worse since you could run into motherfuckers out in the open, and it was like, oh, this would have been a perfect fucking co-op moment.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
that definitely should have at least been co-op. That would have been awesome.
But speaking of Hogwarts, did y'all see Quidditch 2K?
Oh,
Nah.
They got a standalone Quidditch game coming out.
oh, I heard about that.
Yeah, we got a whole My Career section and everything. Make your own character run around.
Good.
I'm good.
I was like, this is what the Quidditch game went from Hogwarts Legacy. They made the whole thing out.
Why don't you just put it in the? If you're making another one, just put it in that. Like,
I
why you
don't think
could've
it's the
just,
same people. I think it's a different, just independent game coming out from a different
they just-
company.
It was like, man, I want to make a whole game with just Quidditch.
Yeah, that's literally what happened, I think.
I'm good. I'm sure there are some people.
Uh,
'Cause
can I
they
get a
are
whole
super
game
diehard
without
Harry
Quidditch?
Potter
Or
fan.
wait,
You
or
got one.
not that.
Yeah.
And that sold 20+ million copies. What game
Yeah.
should I make?
Be fair,
Quidditch.
I'm on the outside because I was never a super huge Harry Potter fan to be with. I'm sure somebody will buy it.
Oh, people are definitely gonna buy that shit. It definitely
Watch
have more
me.
sales than Suicide Squad.
That's not saying much.
Yeah, I know. It's funny to think about.
Who?
Uh,
Suicide Squad
anybody
lost
here
the
play
Quidditch.
Suicide? Did you play Suicide?
yes,
Squad?
Why?
I did. Because I
He's a glutton
was.
for punishment.
I had friends ask me to buy it to play it with them.
Oh, you pay money for that
Eric?
shit?
Oh yeah, full price.
Oh,
I assumed it would be terrible. I assumed it would be funny to play with them. They played it once and they never played it again. So,
Because they wised up. You should have too.
huh?
that game was ass. That's
Should have realized
crazy.
how you should have cut your losses, dipped.
What?
Cut your losses and dip.
It was a game purchase. Where's the losses that I could dip from?
No,
I
you'd be
didn't
like,
play it
yeah,
after that. I played it that one time.
Oh, I thought you, because you usually beat.
No, that
games.
game is horrendous. Everything about it is garbage. Like, if you like that game, you hate video games, you hate yourself, and you hate everyone around you. Like, it's insane.
Hey, yo.
The only redeeming quality about it was that one part where Batman comes and, like, jumps your ass in the fucking factory, and that's kind of funny. And that was literally 5 minutes. Like, the gameplay, which is number one on the list, right, is terrible. Coming from Rocksteady, who literally made one of the best combat systems in video games ever, is insanely disappointing. It's absolute trash.
Was it actually made by any of the people that worked on that shit?
I
though?
have no idea. I don't
Feel
really
like-
care. I'm sure not. It's not great. The character models look decent. They look very realistic. They're not like super cool looking or anything. Like the costumes they gave them are all really fucking lame. Like I don't even think Harley Quinn has her Batman Arkham costume.
I think
Which
that's
is
DLC.
crazy. Maybe afterwards. It wasn't in by default. They have her as like the shitty movie Harley Quinn, which is insane. Second, who the fuck wants to play as the Suicide Squad? Like to go kill the Justice League? Can we play as the Justice League to go kill the Suicide Squad? Like what?
Can you play something? No. Here's the thing, right?
Okay.
Not even that, right? If you're going to kill Justice League, why not use the Legion of Doom?
There's a lot of people that you
They
could have
could keep-
picked to play as, and the Suicide Squad is not one of them. They are the jobbers. They are not fun to play as, and you failed in making them play differently. They all are the same character, pretty much. Like, they have RPG stuff going on in the background, but systematically, they are the same.
Maybe they thought that mid Harley booty was copy.
That shit wasn't even mid, man.
Right, that shit was tragic. Just like they
That
did
shit
Poison
was
Ivy, her to
trash.
Greta.
Poison Ivy is a child.
That's crazy, right?
Which makes sense for the
Wait,
story of
huh?
Arkham. Because she does die.
Yeah, but
Spoilers.
the fact that just like you connect to Arkham just makes the game even worse.
Yeah, the fact that this is supposed to be a sequel to those games is insanely insulting to those games. Like,
It was absolutely
holy
crazy they
crap.
said that shit.
You
Kevin
shot Arkham
Conroy's
Batman in the
last
face.
game
Pissed on his
as
grave.
Batman, and it's fucking garbage. Fucking, bleh. Like, fodder of the highest order. Like, holy shit, you're all fucking done. Like, that shit's crazy. They just actually put out an update where they added Mrs. Freeze because
Oh, that's a chick?
I
Yeah,
mean it sounds like a fucking parody. It's so dumb. Like, it's just sad. Like, it's insane. It's
Uh,
literally just a female version of Mr. Freeze, who I'm pretty sure is a lesbian as well.
from the character model, it just looked like. I thought it was really, really flamboyant. Alright.
No, it's a lady. I think she is a lesbian, and it is, has horrendous voiceovers, voice lines. I mean, I don't know about the acting, but the lines are ridiculous. They don't convey anything. The story in the game is a joke. People were saying that it was like, yeah, they're gonna get to the point where you have to save the Justice League, but I'm sure that would have been a DLC for a popular game. I don't think that's gonna actually happen.
That game's not gonna last long enough for them to get there.
They have a contractual obligation to finish whatever seasonal thing they were doing, and I'm sure they're doing that, and then they'll never speak about it again. Probably all get fired, but we'll see.
Didn't they want like
they won like 13 seasons, right?
something like that?
They
Yeah.
want to lie. You had to kill the copies of Brainiac.
Pretty sure they
Yeah.
realized that they
And then they
were
copy
gonna
paste
get
that boss battle too.
then look
It's the same boss fight
5
every
or
time, but
6.
like regurgitated stuff. None of these boss fights, mind you, are all that interesting. Like,
I think the Flash was the best
you
one,
kill
right?
Superman with bullets. You kill the Flash with bullets. You kill the Green Lantern with bullets. You kill everyone with bullets.
Here's my thing, right?
That makes
Again,
no
we talk about the
sense.
B-list of Suicide Squad, right? Like,
Yeah.
Evil Flash will murder them all in an instant. Like, what?
I mean, Superman would kill them all in an instant.
I mean, yeah, but
Green
even quicker was the
Lantern would kill them
Flash.
all in the last time. Like, any of these characters,
We kill them all in
the
an
game's a
instant.
bunch of bullshit. Like, reason, it's stupid. The game is stupid. Idea is stupid. It's sad.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, this actually just happened. In-dev build of Black Ops 6 for the PS4 was leaked. A bunch of it's all over social media. If anyone cares about Call of Duty, it looks like a Black Ops game. You know,
Standard affair.
What? A Black
Yeah,
Ops
good affair.
game?
Might be decent. Treyarch kind of like is the premier studio over there nowadays. So, I think all their stories are good. The story looks super interesting again. So that's kind of funny. Yeah, it looks decent. Also got leaked Space Marine 2.
I saw.
Entire game got again an in-dev build from like a year ago got leaked onto a Russian like torrent site. Also did nothing but increase the confidence in the product. People were saying the story is super good, and the game feels great. So I guess
can't
that's a
wait
good
for
point. Yeah, game leaks are good, somewhat.
We love leaky games.
Don't say that.
Not say that. And here's one for you guys. This is with a grain of salt. Leak isn't 100% confirmed, but the DLC list for Tekken 8. Obviously we know Lydia. What's his name?
Heihachi?
Heihachi. Capoeira guy, Eddie,
Killmonger.
Killmonger,
That's still crazy.
and the last guy is going to be none other than the Dragon of Dojima.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that is apparently what the leak is
You wait for that man to be in Tekken for how long? I'm
for a
down.
long time, but
Wasn't it
that's
him?
pretty
And
cool.
didn't people want Baki?
People want Baki, people want Tifa. I'm sure you'll get Tifa. They already have the Square Enix thing, so
Yeah, I mean they had Noctis in the last one.
yeah. So I'm sure that'll happen too, but that's
I
pretty
mean
cool.
they should just put Lerone's favorite character in there, Barrett.
I would shoot you with
Can't you hear the
gun
mighty
like I'm there.
grind?
Oh my god. That right off of a fucking franchise. Holy shit.
Ooh, that's crazy work.
I used to
Man.
like 7, bro.
Like I told you, the original 7 probably still holds up,
I'll have to replay that one.
but Nomura 7 is a different beast entirely because it's Nomura and he don't know how to stop cooking.
When I saw the Dementor Shore, I knew bullshit was coming, bro.
They need someone to he needs a chaperone.
You just remake the fucking game, bro.
Chaperone is
That's all we asked
crazy.
for, bro. Just remake 7.
When that
He
man
needs a
gets his own
chaperone.
way, he just goes off the rail. You know how many Kingdom Hearts games there are?
Too many.
Not enough.
Shut up, Infamous.
Not enough is the answer.
That's the real answer, so they keep making them.
y'all really out here?
I mean, it's the truth though.
Why not?
That's what I'm saying. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm counting remakes too, by the way. 10,
Nice.
11,
Oh,
12.
the remakes? Yeah, you're gonna have a lot.
Where was I? Okay.
I mean, you're at 10, so the point is
13.
made, right?
14, 15,
Yeah, no, we gonna keep
17,
going, Infamous.
18,
We get it, Rodney. Stop.
No,
19,
keep it going, bro.
20,
Let them cook. Let no
21,
moon cook, bro. Let Rodney
22, 20. Yeah, 24.
God, I hate the ball.
Too many.
You get 24, so you're saying that there's about 30 games missing from that astonishing collection of excellent quality writing and precision gaming, right?
What I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure they've re-released
Lord.
the same 6 games 5 times a piece. Put them
Yeah.
into bundles with a bunch of spin-offs no one can play or cares about, and then proceeds to put all of the story from the spin-off main games acting like anybody would know they are. It's Kingdom Hearts is bad. It's bad.
It's
It might be
gotten
fun to
bad.
play, but it's garbage.
The story makes no sense.
The story never made any sense. Even from the
Nope.
first one, the story didn't make the fuck. It just got worse the more games came out.
Never will.
This is what happens when Nomura cooks unwatched.
Rodney,
Somebody
we
needs
told
to
you to
rein him
stop
in.
to get him out the fucking kitchen, bro.
I ain't no director, bruh.
You...
But not no basic storytelling, and this shit don't make no sense. None at all. I might like the games, couple of them. Honestly, the only one I really like is 2.
Yeah.
That was arguably the best one, and even then,
Nah, I don't think they even
Probably was the
arguably.
best one. I
I
think
don't think that's
2
arguably.
and then 1.
I hated 1.
2 is the best. Why did you hate 1?
Gameplay on 1 was kind of jank with the camera and all that shit.
Camera
I
was
mean,
garbage.
I went
The
back
gameplay was
to it.
okay, but they fixed it, and obviously when they re-released. But camera was jank, gameplay was jank. Huge open static areas with no real direction as to where to go. Not to mention the graphics. The graphics that they chose for the game made it really hard to see certain things that you needed to interact with against surfaces. So I was what was it, the junk Tarzan? I remember this specifically because like a week because I couldn't see that I was supposed to climb a fucking vine because it looked like some 2D pixel art fucking piece of shit against the wall. I was
Yes.
supposed to check.
Crash out,
I'm
Roddy.
like, Bro, this
Yo, this
game is
man is
garbage.
not happy.
I was like, this game is garbage, bro.
Who hurt this man?
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom
more of
Nomura.
it.
That's
Yeah,
the
low-key.
point I'm trying to make, man. Stop letting that man cook. I don't know how they put that man in charge of Final Fantasy VII, that being one of their biggest all-time IPs.
It
all
plays
they
a
get.
lot like fucking Kingdom Hearts 2. It's like a half step towards Kingdom Hearts now.
I mean, it makes sense. But the fact that you let him do his thing unwatched, you're asking for failure. Because the more games come out, it's supposed to be 3 parts, right? 3-part thing for Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
I guarantee
Yeah.
you, by the time the 3rd one releases, it's gonna go so. Everybody's gonna know what the fuck is going on. I guarantee you that.
Probably. Hopefully.
What you mean? Hopefully.
Hopefully, just less mini games though.
Knowing him, nah, he gonna double down on the mini games. You got to do the mini games to get
That's
the
crazy,
best
bro.
weapons, bro.
Wait till Cloud gets his social media phone. You're gonna start taking pictures and putting on your Instagram.
You
Yep.
already do that in Rebirth, so.
I hope he makes an entire area.
Are you
I hope he
serious?
pretty much just
Yeah.
brings back
What the fuck? I was
What was that
joking.
too?
Why?
the Little Mermaid
Wait,
stage
what
where it was
happened?
nothing but musicals the whole time. Brings that back. I just want like 6
I
hours
do.
of music.
I just want nothing but musicals in my games.
QTE
The
musical.
fuck out there.
Honestly, I just want a game with the best combat ever designed and just never get to use it. Just make me do one fight at the start, tease me, tickle the underside of my carriage, and then just never come back. Just dip.
Hey, yo,
Fucking
what?
He
run.
said
yeah.
give a little attention to the
Great.
gooch, but don't fully
and
commit.
then just run the fuck out the door at top speed, bro. Come
You like
back.
that? You like that?
Come back with the lotto tickets and the scratch offs and the puzzle
This
games
man-
and all this dumb bullshit. Let's
Honestly, I
go.
hope they just turn the 3rd part of Final Fantasy VII into a gacha game.
It should be a gacha
Yes.
game where your victory rewards are more mini games.
Yeah. Mini games and weapon packs.
Make the Moogle coin your premium currency for your roll.
Absolutely, dude.
Awful. Just fucking awful.
See, this is why Square Enix don't make no fucking money.
I mean, all the money
Yeah,
they
Square
make,
Enix about to get bought
from
up pretty
14.
soon.
and then all the money they take from 14's sales, they
Oh
put
yeah,
towards
did we ever talk
garbage
about it on the
IPs.
podcast?
Did we?
What?
So the way 14 worked, right? 14 makes its money. It only gets a fraction of it. It can reinvest in itself. All the rest of that shit goes to other fucking things in Square Enix.
So 14 is literally single-handedly,
Like they want to update
funding
their shit.
their
They
other
gotta ask for.
projects.
They want to update their social shit. They gotta ask for permission despite them having the money they made for it.
Like,
That's
it's
crazy
wild.
work.
You got a workhorse. You work in the workhorse to make no profit. And then once the workhorse dies, what you gonna do?
Mm.
I don't know.
They're not smart enough to buy a new one. I don't know, all these companies are stupid. Whoever's in charge, stupid.
Making games is
Making games is hard. When we release games and they don't work,
No, why they
that's
keep-
really hard for us. Then get a new job.
Yeah.
they are in the mass layoffs that is going on
Well,
currently.
those people probably didn't deserve to get fired. I'm talking about the people who still work.
You don't know
Actually, they
that.
probably
I
did.
said
You don't
probably.
know.
Probably. I hope
Well-
I hope they weren't really good at their jobs and got fired.
Probably were. Who knows?
there are a
Worst
lot
case
of
scenario
people
is probably
in those
occurring at all
companies.
times.
A lot of people in those companies that deserve to not work and making games.
That
Like,
deserve
let's
to
be
not work.
not working
Maybe
that.
not.
You know, you might be able to code and stuff. It don't mean you should.
Oof.
That's crazy work.
Like, look,
Ooh.
I have nothing against any type of sex or race, but the moment your job or you not being able to do your job impacts me, we got an issue. I don't care. You need to get
I
gone.
hate that fucking thing. Like it was too hard. Like motherfucker, don't pick a career to challenge it and then get mad at the career challenge.
Yeah, either step up to the challenge or leave. Like those are the only options. Like don't ain't nobody finna throw you no pity party, bruh.
Yeah.
People out here working
That is
6,
the
7
way it
days a week
seems.
trying to support they do not care. They
That
money
is
went
the
to
way
your
it
product
is.
and that product was mid or underbaked. You deserve all the ire, except the people with death threats. Like that's the dream. But
Yeah, the
you
death
shouldn't
threats,
be,
y'all gotta chill out with that shit.
You shouldn't be out here making subpar stuff and then you sell it and no one buys it and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, woe is me. Like, bruh,
Woe is me is
you sell me a
crazy.
car with no wheels, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Mm. Woe
That's
is
crazy work.
me. Mid game sounds like Star Wars Outlaws. If you ask me,
Oh,
it's
ain't that
got
game
a
like
Did y'all see
bunch
that
of new
clip I sent earlier?
gameplay. Yes,
No,
the guy
I
was
didn't see
spazzing
it.
out. But
It looks like a Ubisoft
Might have
game.
spazzing out.
it looks like a Ubisoft game. It's 100% copy and paste of Watch Dogs content. However, I have heard from reputable sources that the writing and the immersion of the story is actually pretty good.
I don't believe that.
Damn.
Okay.
How many people can get past horrible gameplay to enjoy a full-fledged and actually
Motherfuckers can't
very
even make it.
interesting story?
Motherfuckers can't even make a fucking
Didn't we
story.
just say people don't think for themselves? They're not gonna
No, I
think
don't.
long enough to think about that story. They're not gonna play that game.
It depends how much you like shooting guys in the story. Like, if you want to get in the Star Wars world and shoot guys as a smuggler,
I want to
and
be a Jedi.
do you look deeper than that? Well, you're not being a Jedi, so this is
I
definitely not for
know.
you.
I'm about.
Exactly.
But,
Look,
I
I'm
want
gonna
to
be
crush
real.
people with my mind.
You
Like, I
can't
don't want to shoot
have
a gun.
people
I
with
can shoot a
laser
gun in any
swords
game.
that can deflect bullets and have telekinesis and control lightning and shit, and make me play the motherfucker with a gun and
See, to
nothing
be
else.
fair, they could do
Yeah.
it, but I don't think they have the skill to do it
You
properly.
will need to be a master class writer and have good fucking gameplay.
Yeah, but I
yeah, I
guarantee
mean, I
you
think
that's
it's
not what
definitely
this.
there.
What the potential?
And yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, everything's got potential.
Yeah, that fucking game though.
they had the Star Wars MMO, and you could be all these cool different classes, and
Coach War?
yeah, they're all not Knights Door, but Knights. What was it called? The MMO version of that, whatever it was called.
Nice of the Old Republic.
No, I think it was called Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah. And I always pick the bounty hunter. Because to me in Star Wars, the guy who just has to go after all these assholes is the most interesting guy. Because they never do anything interesting with the Sith or the Jedi. They're always the same boring cliche
Yeah.
nonsense.
And
Unless it's Knights
obviously,
of the Old Republic. And
if you can
only those
find a
two
man
examples.
who can kill a
Whoa,
Jedi
you
or a
gonna
Sith
disrespect the
without a
homie Star Killer
lightsaber,
like that?
I guess. Starkiller might as well have been part of the Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, the guy who has to go after all those people with all these crazy future, like we are in like the crazy future, bro. We got more than just basic guns, which is this game, Star Wars Outlaws' biggest problem, I think. Why has she only got like a gun and like a couple different guns, like a grenade? Like, what
she
are
should
you?
have like all types of gadgets
Yeah,
and stuff.
make her like a. I mean, this should be a bounty hunter game. Let's be honest.
It really should.
And you
She's not
should
a bounty
have.
hunter. She's a smuggler,
She's an
right?
outlaw. Yeah, she's a smuggler. She's gonna be Mass
She should
Effect.
really have some what you call
Nah,
it?
she's got the Han Solo handgun. That's what she's got.
I mean, if I'm a smuggler, I should definitely have some legal items that I can use.
I mean, there should be like an upgrade path there where you get some cool stuff, maybe some armor, maybe some cool new drip or something. I think you get different drip in the game. I don't think it matters. Like, I feel like the potential's there, and I don't know, we're just wasting it on nonsense.
So, if you had to like just guess rating for that game, what do you think? What do you think it would be? Like a solid
Well,
7? Like a solid
say it's
6
getting
out
a
of
From
7?
who? From who? On Metacritic?
Oh, from you personally.
For
what do you
me?
think when it comes out? Think that
What do
game?
you forecast? What do you
Yeah.
foresee the score being?
If the story's good, it'll be an 8.
Really?
Because I like cover-based shooters. You know, I'm the odd one
I
out.
like cover-based shooters that work.
I mean, it looks like it works. I don't know if it does. I'm assuming it does. If it does, then yeah, the story's good. It's absolutely an 8.
I've been burned too many
If the
times.
shit don't work, that's a problem. The
Ubisoft.
story's still good. It's probably like a 7. If neither of those are good, then it's probably like a 6. Because I mean, as long as there's redeemable qualities, like 'cause they showed you get to like fly in and out of like a planet. There's no loading screen, right? Like you actually, I mean, it is a loading screen, but it's like hidden really nice. So you actually fly into the planet, go right into space battles, fucking drive around a speeder.
6 out of 10. No Star Wars in my Star Wars game, bro. I want to see wars and stars, bro.
I mean, there is. You fly into space and you shoot things.
No Star Wars in my Star Wars.
I was Star Wars in my Star Wars.
But yeah, I mean, if it doesn't have that, then yeah, I mean, it's a 5 or a 6, right? But if it does have decent stuff there, then I wouldn't mind it. I'm not gonna buy it. That's crazy work, but
Good.
I mean, you can't sell a game with a boring character, with no like. What is the story of this game? I don't know. I watched like 3 trailers. Just some ladies on the run from
She owes somebody
somebody.
money.
She owes
She owe a
somebody
debt
money.
collector some money or something.
Like
She
I
did owe
don't give a
somebody
shit.
money.
Like what the fuck?
What you mean? Space IRS is dangerous, bro.
Boy,
Yeah,
that's what
I
I'm
don't.
saying, bro.
I don't care about that. I want to make significant change in a universe, or I want to do something cool. Like, why do I
I
want to be a
guarantee.
basic bitch? Nobody. Like, I don't
Smuggler.
care. Like, this is back to the make interesting characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, generic Uncharted lady in the world of Star Wars sounds cool, but you don't have Naughty Dog creating set pieces that'll put fucking Hollywood to shame in the background. So, you know, what are you doing?
What are you doing? I
Especially
don't
since it
know.
was
This
definitely
is the
copy
million
paste
dollar
Watch
question.
Dogs. You copy and paste Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs had the most Batman, not Batman, man. Right?
That
Aiden
Jean
Pierce
Grey.
is Batman, pretty much, but with like hacker tools, and you can do cool hacker shit. That's cool. Right? What does Star Wars Outlaws lady get? She gets the fucking mark and execute from Splinter Cell Conviction. Except you're not Sam Fisher. Like, what are we doing?
Rolling.
Who's like, this is gonna sell well? I don't know, man. I hope it's good, though. Probably won't.
I mean,
It's gonna have the power of one,
I'm
the
very
power of
biased.
two, the
Very
power of
biased
many.
against that.
Shut
I
up.
bought so many Ubisoft games. I'm good.
Another mid to poor game. Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn.
Oh my fucking god.
I heard that. Boy, when I realized that game came out, no one
No one
bought it,
played
like,
that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
nobody played it. Again, a game that looked decent on paper, or not even on paper, it just looked decent in the trailers. That had cool finishing animations and stuff, and then you see the rest of the games. Oh, it's pretty mid, it's pretty jank, and it's an indie game, and it has like almost no advertising.
Spaghetti.
The company A44 Games is expecting massive layoffs. According to someone on Reset Era, July 21st, employees are expecting layoffs since the game apparently bombed.
Jeez.
The game had 500,000 players since release. For comparison, I guess one of the previous games was Tchia, had over 1 million. I don't even know what that is.
Tchia?
Yeah, I have no idea, but
Never heard of it.
that's crazy and unfortunate.
Yeah.
Obsidian's working on a bunch of games. They just pushed back Avowed, which is their Skyrim in 2025, to quote, let people finish their backlog, unquote. Whatever that means. It means they're scared of whatever the hell's coming out in the winter of this year. Hopefully their other unannounced games are a new Fallout New Vegas 2, Fallout New Vegas 2, and Fallout New Vegas 2. Other than that, I don't really care. You probably don't either.
I mean, like I said, I've never been into Fallout. Like, I was never a Bethesda fan because at the time I just played really any of their games. A couple games that I played, very very unlucky streaks, which made me stop playing them.
Yeah.
But like I have no ties to Bethesda, but I do want to go back and play some of their other titles. Just I've heard, I won't say nothing but good things because they're all buggy fucking messes. But the story is, A1. I love a good story and
I
gameplay
don't
is
think
manageable.
anyone ever said the story is A1 in any of their games, but
New
New
Vegas.
Vegas, which is not a Bethesda game. It's an
Oh,
Obsidian
it's a
game.
Obsidian game. You know what I
Yes.
mean.
I
Just
don't, actually. That's
shut
why I
up.
clarified. Do you mean Bethesda games or do you mean Obsidian games?
Probably Obsidian games.
Okay.
I've
I mean,
never been.
Obsidian games are all,
I had
every story is
Skyrim.
excellent. Skyrim is Bethesda.
Okay. Well, I never played
Skyrim had a
Skyrim.
decent story though. A lot of people
Did
don't
it?
like it. I think it was solid.
Well, for the games that people keep telling me you gotta play, there's
Skyrim, absolutely, right?
Skyrim,
It's
New
not because of the
Vegas,
story.
Skyrim for sure.
and Fallout 3.
Fallout 3 also. When it's something very specific about Bethesda games that I think makes them stick with me at least. It's like you have to look past a lot of shit, right? It's like
I
mid
don't
ass,
know.
right? I mean, maybe not Fallout. It depends what you want from a shooter's gameplay. Like realistically, the shooting is competent to poor in Fallout games, but if you just get that satisfaction of putting a shotgun in somebody's face and watching them turn into a visceral gore mess, then they got you, and that got me for a lot of hours. So, I thoroughly enjoy that. I could see how you wouldn't like having the ADS by zooming in the gun screen a little bit because they didn't know how to make ADS mechanics in Fallout 3.
Oof.
It's old, but the story is okay. The world for Fallout specifically is incredible. If you're able to get into the groove of like just immersing yourself in the environment and just accepting like, those lines or whatever, that story is whatever. I don't like care what I'm doing. Put me out in the world and fucking go discover some shit. If you can get into that with the loot backing up and the leveling up system backing it up, and like the dialogue decisions and stuff affecting the world around you backing it up, that's where the magic is. Um, Same thing with Elder Scrolls, right? It's all about the world and how immersed can you get. Like, bro, I just got out of Riverrun. I'm going to go to what the hell was the first dungeon called? Like Skyfall Barrow or something like that. And you
Oh,
just walk
Blackfall.
along Bleakfall,
Bleak
something
Falls,
like
yeah.
that. And you just see in the distance there's like some crazy structure on a mountain in the fucking distance. It's on a PS3, by the way. And as people run around telling you, "Oh, you gotta be careful over there," they're animating poorly as they do that, and their voice acting is kind of mid as hell. But the environment looks cool. The art design is there. It doesn't have the best graphics, but they're sufficient. The sound, oh my god, the music, bro. They fire. I don't know what happened to the guy named Jeremy Soule was like one of the main orchestra dudes. Fired. I think something like he got canceled or something. I have no idea. But the
Good lord.
music, the background music in Fallout and Skyrim, oh my god. You just put on like the wandering music from Skyrim just in the background just to chill out. It's so good, dude. It's crazy. Not to mention the main theme, right? Of every Elder Scrolls game goes super hard. But like they really emphasize the world and exploration. The music, the art design, the exploration. That's really you got to get that. You got to get that. You're chilling, you're running along, and you feel like a fucking dude in a video game, and it's absolute bliss when it happens. And if you can't ever get that, those games will never be for you. I don't know what else to tell you. Go play
Fair
Starfield.
enough.
Oh God, no! What?
That's what that game is without those things. That's the perfect example. That is what happens when you take the music away, you take the world exploration away, and when you take uh the art design away. You have boring, bland, mid garbage.
I fell asleep on the phone if we were playing that game. I ain't never getting that shit. I was,
You didn't finish that game, right, Lerone?
bro. I
I
sat
don't know.
down
I
second
don't know.
time. If it was in the chat with me, and I was like quiet for like 30 minutes. I came back to life. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I was still in space, floating around my ship. I said, oh, I'm good.
Floating around my ship. Hey, that sounds like it could be a song.
No,
No.
Starfield is not a good album. Do not be a part of that. I mean, they had an expansion supposed to come out for that game.
Did it come out?
No,
Is
not
it still?
yet, but it's supposed to come out, I think. And like, I gotta try to play. I really, really gotta try and play that. Like,
I
they
ain't
make
gonna do
they
it.
make running in that game a pain in the ass. Like, not only is it boring
Yeah.
and bland, but they have like this weird oxygen system where every action exerts your character, and you'll build up like what is it,
Oh, yeah.
O2 or some shit in the
Yeah,
background,
let me dive while sprinting.
and you
Across
will
the street.
die from
So
sprinting.
you're saying it's better to walk everywhere?
It's safer. It's not
Safer?
better. Yeah, it's safer.
I'll say this. I'll
Not
put
to mention
on.
the insane problem with weight in that game because there's such a lack of a way to get to a
Oh,
vendor
look,
quickly.
let me tell y'all this real straight up. You want to make the game just 5 times better, Rodney? You open up the console, you toggle God mode, and tap. It goes up at least 2
I
frames.
don't even know if it's God mode, but like infinite inventory way for sure, infinite stamina,
No,
bro. Like,
I'm saying God mode gives you that.
oh yeah, I mean, I still kind of want to die. I want to have like the
I mean,
combat's
I
so
feel you. I thought so
okay.
too, but it's like also got infinite jetpack and my ship didn't die in space. So I was like, you know what,
I'm sure you could toggle all those things individually, but yeah, like it make it painful to play that shit, dude.
bro?
Not
So
to mention the fucking UI. The UI was it's somehow worse than Fallout's, right? Fallout is super immersive. Skyrim is at least as effective. You know when you steal shit in Skyrim or Fallout, it has a big red fucking tag like stolen on it. I don't even think it's red in Starfield. I think it just says stolen in brackets somewhere. So like you'll be looting, you loot all this shit, you manage to do 15 trips back to your ship to stick it into your fucking storage. You take this shit back to your space station. I don't know how the fuck we end up talking about Starfield, but you go back to the station. And then you get scanned for contraband and some random item in your fucking loot haul stolen. Goodbye, loot. You're in jail. Huh?
Oh, wait, don't forget when you're in jail, you didn't get picked up by the fucking government to go become a spy for
Oh
them.
yeah, you get a cool quest off of that, but still, like, it's so
I'm
fucking
gonna say
obnoxious.
cool, but
It's so obnoxious, dude. Like, they just made it as annoying as possible. Like, I don't know, they lost the whole fucking notebook, but whatever. Fuck that, I'm not talking about that anymore. Another garbage ass game. I'm sure Dragon Age of Dreadwolf is gonna release probably in late October, according to industry insiders.
Oh.
Um,
So who's actually getting it? Anybody here?
getting it? No, I will
Yeah.
Nah,
look
you're
and see if it's
wildin'.
worth the shit.
You're
See, I feel like
actually
Eric is.
wild.
I feel like
Eric's probably gonna get it. Eric gets everything, but
Oh.
I
Yeah, I'm good on
mean,
that.
the combat looks like a massive step backwards. I haven't seen any great detail. I've seen screenshots. I'm just like, you can't control. I don't think you control your friends. They made it like Mass Effect, which I love Mass Effect, but that's not how Dragon Age is supposed to play.
Yeah.
I don't know I don't know how many skills you have. I think you might only have like 2 skills or some dumb shit. Like that's not right. What? But maybe it is. I had the greatest reservations about Mass Effect 2 when I saw the changes they made. I'm like, there's no armor system. There's no weapon system. There's no RPG elements. This game fucking sucks. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I was like, this is gonna be fucking terrible. Mass Effect 2 is like one of the best games ever made.
Yeah, that is true.
So,
Bobby's still alive. Oh, that's right. They did.
technically,
They do. What's that shit called?
what is it called?
The Veil Guards. That it.
That's what we're talking about, the Dreadwolf.
But
But yeah, it's called the Veil Guard now, yeah.
that by the way, you just need to quietly go out back and
Well, we're gonna see if they need to. Hopefully not, but probably.
like, please calm down, child. You suffered enough.
Nah.
Misery.
There's more
I'm
suffering on the
expecting
way.
that game to flop and that be the final nail in the coffin.
Probably the Anthem wasn't low key, but if somebody had enough money for another game.
I mean, how many games did they sacrifice for? Wait, what did they sacrifice for Anthem? They sacrificed
Mass Effect Andromeda.
Andromeda. They sacrificed Andromeda for Anthem. Andromeda flop. Anthem. What else have they released since?
Nothing.
Okay, so yeah.
Oh, the Legendary Edition.
Oh, that shit don't count.
Probably still better than both of those games.
Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, 3 strikes you're out. It's looking like they.
It's looking scary.
Out as fuck, brother.
What's gonna happen?
You can only flop so many
Nothing
times.
good.
Gotta Just got about.
I mean, I know the majority of people who made those games that we love are not there anymore. That's
Oh yeah,
obvious.
they left long time ago.
They left when it stopped being about the games and it started being about the money.
I don't know if that's entirely true, but
Yeah, that's about
I've
the
been out
money
there
too.
anymore. I have no idea if
Man,
who's
where are
there
all
anymore.
the who want to make good games scattered and
That goes back to the
big?
problem of people who make good games just get fired. So
Yeah.
Mm.
what's the point?
Then what's the point of making games at all?
Yep.
Man, we
If
gotta
that's
go
the
back and play
case, look,
Pac-Man, bro.
I'll
look
play
like it's
what?
time to.
Hey, I went back
Pac-Man,
to
bro.
playing fucking Sly Cooper. That shit's
I was
it's
gonna say, I
fun.
guess it's time to look back.
To be fair,
Start playing
Sucker Punch
games that have
made a
already.
good game. Naughty Dog made good games.
Who still
Uh,
makes?
I mean, a lot of Japanese, a lot of
Atlas.
Asian devs. I mean, the problem is the Western people are like Larian. I guess if you consider them Western, if like Larian, they made Baldur's Gate 3. You know,
Yeah.
Call of Duty is of high quality, regardless of how horrifically monetized it is, right? I guess.
Good lord.
Horrifically monetized.
What other games come out? Remnant 2, excellent.
True.
There's a decent amount of B games that come out. Big AAA stuff. I mean, the next
wanna
Gears of
say-
War, I'm excited about.
That is true. I am excited.
Yeah,
Just
like that
because I'm a
seems
Gears
cool.
fan.
Yeah.
I'm like, you just get beat up so many times, man.
I know people didn't like Gears of War 4 and 5, but I will say after playing 4 and 5, the story for sure ain't it. But my God, does that gameplay feel
I was
fucking
gonna say
good,
the
man?
gameplay's still there, yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, there's probably more I could talk about, but oh, one more thing. Guilty Gear Strive Season 4. They're gonna have a bunch of a bunch of old returning characters, I should say, but they're also gonna add what's her name from Cyberpunk?
Oh,
yeah,
Lucy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that gear, Rodney?
Because everybody else is dead.
Yes, sir.
Niggas is
I'm
dead as
sure that
fuck.
ain't got nothing to. Maybe they just.
I don't think Lucy threw hands one time that whole show.
She's probably gonna be like a keeper.
Probably.
Yeah, hey, she finna be whipping the shit
Liar.
out of motherfuckers.
Well, the monowire is ass, bro.
It's cool when she used it.
When did she use it?
I feel like she used it at some point. I don't
She used it
remember.
like once or twice.
Did she? Oh yeah, the fight from
Yeah,
No
I think
Name.
she definitely
Yeah,
assassinated
she
somebody.
No,
used
she
the
has to do
monowire.
one time. He got kidnapped. There we go.
Maybe. I don't remember.
Oof. So she failed at using it, is what you're saying.
No. She got the man. Got no one cared about it. She just see his backup.
Yeah.
Oof.
He got snatched up.
Man. Damn.
Should have been David.
Kind of want to watch Cyberpunk.
I
need
did
to watch
not.
Arcane.
Season
Just
2 is
because
coming
I
out end of this
want
year.
to. Yeah, I wanna.
I'm gonna
wanna
watch all
watch the
10
first
episodes there
season.
before we go into the first. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys gotta watch The Bear too. Anybody who's listening to this shitty podcast,
Oh yeah, I've
definitely
actually
watch The
I've
Bear.
A lot
seen
of
some
people
of
have
it.
recommended the.
Holy shit, is that the best show on television? Not even no contest.
Yeah, it's really good.
I just
Like-
watched the season finale to House of Dragon 2. Oh my god, was that ass? Holy crap!
Damn, I thought you was gonna say it was good. Yo, ass hit.
Oh,
That was
Was
ass.
the finale that bad?
I mean, it was just a non-conclusion. It was like we got a fourth season, so now we have to stretch out the rest of this season so we can do our plot points in season 3. That's what it was. That is unfortunate.
I knew there was a reason I hadn't even started watching
It's
it.
not Game of Thrones season 8 bad, but it's definitely the second worst because it's just nothing.
Jeez, that's
It's
pretty fucked.
there's a big leap there though. All right.
I was gonna say being able to even compare Herod
No, it's a big
ballpark.
leap, but it's still not. It's not terrible. It's not great though. It's very nothing happens, so it's like whatever.
I feel like that's pretty bad though. If
It's
nothing
not
happened,
good,
it's
but it's
the
not
whole
like the stuff
thing.
that happened ruined the entire story of the show.
But see, I don't know. I feel like if you have a story that you're telling and
If
nothing's
Game of
happened, I
Thrones
feel like you
season 8
failed.
ended with them running into the undead army and then just cutting the black, would that have been better or worse?
Better.
Yeah,
Better.
it would have been better.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Because at least it would have been more for us to think about, and we wouldn't know that it was so shittily written afterwards.
I
There
mean,
you go.
just
Like, our
just-
imaginations could have filled in the blanks instead of us knowing, like, no, they just failed as writers.
yeah.
Non-commitment is better than bad commitment.
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like it's like 60.
Yeah, I mean, I hate it. I hate no periods at the end of my sentences.
Yeah,
but
like I don't want
Comma.
to wonder what happened.
yeah,
I hate wondering what happened.
yeah.
Not
But
a
you know,
definitive.
But at
conclusion,
least
I mean,
wondering what happened will activate a fan base. You having a shitty ass ending will
That'll
destroy
kill
it.
it.
honestly,
Yep.
wondering what happened will I'll stop after that. Like,
I mean, but have you ever seen, like, all right, so I guess Bleach is a good example. Like, people that only watch the anime, like, and they never knew about the manga. I feel like there was a lot of people in the fan base after the anime ended its run that was like speculating on shit. Like,
I mean,
not the
because they
best
didn't read the
example,
manga,
but you know what
still
I
I
mean.
found, though.
mean,
That's
I
not the
kind
the
same.
best
of, I kind of
example.
feel what you're saying though. You gotta remember, Bleach actually had an ending though.
I know,
Yeah,
but I'm
like-
saying, like, people that didn't read the manga. This
No,
is
no,
the
no,
best
no, no,
example.
no,
I
no,
can
I'm
It's
say.
talking
like
about
more
the
so like
anime. The anime had an ending.
The anime had an ending.
They beat Aizen, bro. That shit was over.
Bro, that was
Yeah.
the end of the anime. I could have sworn they had more after that, though.
Oh no, they brought it
Didn't
back later,
they
bro. You talking
animated
about?
the other later, but I
Oh, he
mean,
started the
all
Fullbring arc and shit, and then
I'm
like they
saying
never
they
finished
animated
it.
that much later.
Yeah, later.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
it wasn't like
Yes.
right after. No.
But you get
I wanna
you get
say
what
it
I'm
was
saying, though, right? There are some, like, for example, like games. I feel like game. Well, obviously we should go back to games. Like games that don't really have a good ending. I feel like it sparks a lot of creativity from the community, at least right after the ending.
What
I
game
don't
is
want to have
that?
to fill in your blank.
I mean,
Oh, 16?
there's definitely 16. That's a
16.
recent example. There's definitely bigger ones though.
I'm trying to think. I know I've seen it. I just can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Would you consider Mass Effect 3 as one of those examples?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Actually, I
See,
think that
Probably
might be
the
the
biggest
best.
example.
I personally hated that there was
Oh, I
no
did too.
period.
No, I mean, but that's
Oh,
because
yeah,
all
absolutely.
the endings were like the same too. That was the other thing.
I mean,
I hate the no period thing.
yeah,
But
Yeah.
I'd rather
I
have
see.
that
Comma.
than getting shit on.
Comma.
I mean, shiny is the two turds.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
I laugh. I mean, Mass Effect 3 did have an ending. To be
I
honest,
mean,
it was fucking
I'll play
atrocious.
a game with a bad ending, and if leading up to that point was good enough, I'd play it again.
Exactly. I still think Mass Effect 3 is a good game, even with
Yeah, like
one
I
of the
played
worst
Mass Effect 3
endings
multiple,
I've ever seen.
but it's like I don't know. I'll take a bad, like I said, I'll take a bad ending over no ending.
That's also because there were miniature stories ending within that game, right? You were
That
getting
is true, yeah.
periods, throughout the paragraph. It's just the big main
They had the nerve
content.
to add a DLC with a better ending than the actual game.
Yeah.
It's just crazy work.
But yeah. I don't even remember what the hell we were talking about, but
Shitty ending.
shitty ending.
Shitty innings.
Shitty
Not happy
endings
endings.
over no endings at all was the main point here. Which one did you prefer, if you preferred any?
If I know it's gonna be, if it's versus the shit, hey, I'd rather just not know, bro.
If it's versus the shit.
Yeah.
Versus the shit, you always gonna lose, big dog.
No, that's the house you're talking about, bro.
Nah. That's Fallout New Vegas you're talking about. But
The gap was real.
oh my
The
god.
skip it deal.
The skibba deal.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
God.
Skip a deal was got from the start.
The guy was rigged from the start.
Oh my
Lerone.
fucking god.
Oh man! All right, for anyone who still has a brain cell listening to that, is there any other games we want to talk about here, gentlemen?
That Metaphor Fantasia coming out October. I don't know about
Metaphor
that game.
Fantasio is an
Lerone should just
upcoming
be getting
Persona
paid by
game.
Alex at this point.
Oh yeah, I am
Like,
getting
he's
paid.
typing that game.
I'm gonna be
That
honest.
and my Sapphire Gamer grips, bro.
All them
Hey
characters
yo,
all them characters look ridiculous,
Oh, 100%.
but I'm sure that game will make you love each and every one of them. I mean, you open the menu, it made me want to fucking play it. Like, it was crazy, bro. They need to stop with the menu stuff.
No, bro, they hired that man. Give him a raise, everything, bro.
Mortal Kombat's getting a story expansion. I guess that'd be fun to mention. Charging a lot of money for it, but it comes with a bunch of characters. Who was the new? Oh yeah, they're adding a Terminator from like the silver guy from Terminator 2.
Oh, that's funny.
I forgot what his name was. That actor. They're
I know
getting
you're talking
Conan, which I think is
Conan
actually going to be
Barbarian?
voiced by
Conan?
Arnold. Yeah, Conan. I think it's actually be voiced by Arnold this time because the other they got like OG Terminator and he was not voiced by Arnold.
Ew.
Who was the last one? I forgot. They're adding like Cyrax, Sector, Female Edition, another noob, Cybot, somebody else I don't care or remember. And I don't know who's the other character. Because the other ones they added Homelander, added what was the other guy? What was the Invincible guy's name? Omni Man.
Man, yeah.
Omni Man was cool. They added the Joker. Did I make that up? Oh, I made that up.
Joker?
Joker's old.
Peter Porker? Did they add Peter Porker?
They did not add Peter Porker, dude.
They're slacking.
They are fucking Ghostface from Scream. That
Oh,
was really
yeah,
good.
they did
Already.
add Ghostface.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Do you
Slash
like
gas
scary
coming out.
movies?
Yeah.
Trash. Who the fuck? I remember seeing Scream, like the OG Scream, like 20 years ago. And I thought it was trash. It was crazy. But yeah, that's Mortal Kombat. Anything else you want to mention before we go into the magical trip?
Magical trip?
What the fuck?
Yeah, the magical trip.
Are we taking drugs or something?
Go on a trip in my favorite rocket ship.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna
Soaring
ask, did
through the
anybody want to
skies.
mention?
What?
That's
Dream
hella funny.
I mean, we ain't doing
Yeah, the
nothing. It was
dreamiest
alright.
of guns. I ain't
Fair
gonna lie,
enough.
bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That shit was whack. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I didn't like for going to a con. I didn't really get much of a con.
I mean, that's because
experience.
we didn't fucking RSVP for anything because we didn't know we had to.
I know,
Yeah.
but like, I've been to a decent amount of cons. I've never had to RSVP for so many fucking things to ensure that I could get in. Like,
I mean, like I said, for the most part, RSVP was just priority C. Still plenty of
Fair,
spots if
but-
you didn't.
but let's not forget about there was a lot of stuff that got canceled. There was a lot of stuff
Yeah.
going on at
I
the
mean,
same
like,
time. I don't know.
stuff
You've
can't
been there
really
for the
account
last
for.
3 years. Like, what do you think? How was this year versus the other 2 years, in your opinion?
Oh, it was not as good as. See, but this happens because the more people it's the growth problem. Like when you want a venue with more people, you're gonna have to sacrifice some stuff. Me personally, my favorite experience was the first time we went because it was a lot less people, which meant it was a lot more intimate. Like that's when we saw Ryan Afro. They had like you got to actually see a bunch of people. And said it was bigger the crowd, bigger the disconnect. And I still respect them because they still try to, they're still roaming. keep picking bigger places, it's gonna be harder to set people because there's more ground to cover. But them adding the RSVP thing and people say last minute, but it definitely wasn't. That definitely altered some stuff for the worse. But I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I prefer first time, and even the second time was decent. But they're still working out kinks, trying to upsize. But I'm be careful how much you upsize. Like I know you want everybody to have fun and take. The bigger the crowd, the more things become muddled,
disconnected, like it loses its soul. Because that's how I felt for me. Like, it just didn't fit. I mean, it was partially me too, I guess, a little bit. Like, I'm not in the same spot I was last year in terms of, like, my mentality. But, like, even being there, it just didn't feel the same. Like, it just felt like another event. It didn't feel... It didn't feel like it felt last year where everything... Like, obviously, that was my first time there, and you can't really recreate that. But, like, it just didn't feel the same. And then it also doesn't help that my Reiju deck fucking randomly is gone.
Bro,
I don't know.
I had nickel for every time you lost a deck at a con, bro. I have 2. It's weird that shit happened.
I never took it out of my bag. That was the weirdest part about it. I'm like, how is this happening? But that was afterwards. I already felt that way about the con while I was there regardless. It just didn't feel as cool as it used to feel. I'm gonna be real. I was like, man, we could have really left the country for the money we spent to go to this con. Like, no cap.
Country? What country could we going to?
I was gonna say,
mean, there's a lot of
Canada?
different. I mean, we could have gone for a couple different
Niagara
places.
Falls is nice. I will say, if you haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, Niagara Falls is really.
And that's not what I heard.
Hey, yo, what?
Literally on the fall. It depends on which side, not the New York side.
Yeah, because I always hear Niagara Falls is like literally like a hellscape.
Yo, what the?
Of hellscape, New York for real.
Yeah, I always heard
the New York side is crazy.
You gotta go to the
hellscape is crazy.
Canada side is.
Canada's nice.
Yeah, and there's a restaurant you can eat at night that they literally light up the.
That's
which
cool.
Is pretty cool. And they got like not hang gliding.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say Hank Hill and.
Yes.
they be Hank Hilling out here, good.
Yeah.
Hank Hilling for real, bro. That's just crazy.
What is it? It's the rope thing. I can't remember what.
Bungee cord?
Not bungee cord. It's what is it? The one where like you hook up to a harness and you I won't say slide down like a predetermined route, but damn, I cannot think of the name.
Like you have to hold up both your hands and you like go flying down.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name either.
Zip
line?
Yeah, zip line.
Oh yeah,
they
yeah,
have
yeah.
a zip line like right next to. Like there's
That's
honestly
cool.
a lot of stuff to do. Graffiti Alley was really nice in Canada. It's a lot of stuff to do. Really, for people like Denzel, you like to take photos of stuff. Graffiti Alley right up your alley.
Yeah, I mean they got tons of graffiti alleys in New York City too.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you know what the other thing was too for me? The whole convention is basically meant to like encourage people to come out and create content, network, and all of that stuff.
See,
but it didn't feel. I didn't feel that this time at all. Like I don't know. It also could have just been me because I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people that made a lot of good connections, but it just felt like there were so many people doing their own thing, but people didn't really want to like do too much connecting. Well, then again, that might just be me. Really might just be me.
I saw more people streaming and not actually interacting.
I saw a lot of that, and it was like,
I was like, this is disgusting. But
yes, it felt weird, right? Like, because it's
like,
one thing to make content, like you're recording it, and then like you go back into the moment. But if you're just streaming the whole time and it's a bunch of people doing that, it just doesn't feel like anybody's even really there, you know?
Yeah, everybody was in their own next to other people.
Yeah. Oh, the perfect
last year
example.
and the year before that was none of that going.
Oh, you talking about the NPC chick we saw?
Bro,
Boy, it was
where
so many.
Austin was
There were
trying
so
to
many
take a
people
picture.
there, literally just sitting in front of a camera, bending over. I'm like, I did not come here for this.
Yo, it was actually insane. Like,
I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't mind it, but do that somewhere else.
no, nobody minds it, dog. Because
Yeah,
you
but
know
it's like, cause we at the counter trying to buy shit. It's a chick over there just damn near spread eagle. I'm like, are you serious?
literally.
Like, chill out.
That shit was funny as hell, bro. Because Austin was like,
Like-
I'm trying to take a picture. I was like, oh yeah, she's
If I want to
streaming.
go to an adult convention, I'll go to an adult
Like,
convention.
yeah, I'm on Chicago every year.
I'm saying, like, I don't have to go to Texas. Not what I came here for.
Yeah, dog.
Different type
That
of vibes, and it's
that
a
was
different type of freaks that shit attracts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
Like
it
a
was
different type of freaky individual.
different.
I won't say
freaky ass frogs in that
yeah,
bitch, bro.
freaky individual.
No, it was I don't know, man. It was different. It was like it wasn't necessarily bad. It was just different in a way that honestly I don't think anybody really wanted to go to the like we weren't in a rush to go. You know what I mean? Like
Because there
niggas
weren't like I said, like the panels they had like the first year I went were a lot more varied and fun. More it felt more like it was a lot of meetups. I don't care. Ain't nobody important enough for me to spend 500, 600 to go meet them and shake their hand. Like, not here.
Yeah.
I want the.
You had to pay more. Oh, you had to RSVP, right?
I mean, like,
I don't know if you
buy
had to pay for the
tickets were like
RSVP, but
$100.
there was some like bands or
It's
something.
Yeah, there were like. I guess that was like the higher tier. Like the tickets were $100. Then you had to find a place to stay, which was the combined efforts of the group. Then you gotta have a vehicle, but the vehicle is more convenient. So like, it's the money starts to add up pretty quickly. I will say that.
So you're saying
I
the
don't
price
even
of
know how much
success
the.
I mean,
diluted
yes,
it.
but
Hey,
I mean,
look,
that always happens though. Because it's
I
like
gotta.
the bigger you get, the less connected you become because you literally the volume becomes too big. You cannot literally, interact with everybody like a lot of people do when they're small because they have the option to. The moment you start getting blown up by 5,000 and 6,000 people, is game over. Like, of course,
Hey,
you can keep the connection a bit, but you are not gonna have that level of intimacy solely due to the volume of people you have to interact with. Like, it's just not possible.
Did you guys see?
So-
Oh, that was at Evo. Never mind. I don't know why I
No,
thought
yeah,
that was
you talking about when Afro got his shit pushed in? He apparently they ran another round, but obviously it went
Pretty
very
sure he still got
similarly.
clapped up, didn't
Yeah, I believe so.
he?
but Rodney, I wanted to ask you this.
What's up?
So like the first year, I know we didn't go to it the second year, but the first year that you went, when they had like the party and everything, right at the end, like because they have one every night, I believe, right? Was it RSVP for that too, like separate tickets for the first one, or was that only like the second and third one?
You said for
that
the
you
after
went to?
party?
Yeah,
After party is a separate set of tickets.
it's always been like that.
Yes.
See, that's something I don't necessarily agree with, if I'm gonna be real with you. And like mainly maybe it's because like when I used to go to ASIN, if anybody isn't familiar with ASIN, it's like a big anime convention in Rosemont, Illinois. When I went to that, every time, like if you waited in a line, you got into the after party. There was no, oh, you needed to get an extra ticket. Like no, you're there, you get to go as long as you wait in the line. It's a long ass line, you get in, you're good to go. I prefer like that kind of system to, oh well, you didn't buy the tickets ahead of time that sold out in 5 minutes online because everybody was trying to get them. Because it's like now it's a whole lot of people that never have the opportunity to even experience it.
Yeah.
Because it's like this is the second year I've gone, and we never had a chance to go. Because if it was like, oh, all right, guys, are we gonna go stand in this long ass line, and everybody was like, nah, that's a different experience than, oh, well, we didn't even have an opportunity to get the RSVP ticket, so we just didn't get in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and that again goes back to the problem of volume. Because
Yeah.
what was it? The first year we did go to the Africa, but there were a lot of issues.
There was a lot
Limit.
of issues like getting in.
I mean, because like pretty sure like RDC does all stuff. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm pretty sure it's John. John does all of the networking and infrastructure more. But it's like you tell a venue like, yeah, we'll say like 700 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the place is like, all right, we could do that. And then they go back and they're like, yeah, we're at limit. Still like a bunch of people outside. That because that's almost what happened to us when we went to. It was, I guess, overbooked, and it's like you obviously can't have too many people in one building because then it becomes a safety hazard. So it's a lot that goes into it, and I'm not blaming them. Like it's a volume issue, and it will always be a volume issue. And the bigger things get, the more issues they're gonna have. It's inevitable. But I mean, for the most
Yeah.
part, I just enjoyed hanging out with. That's really what I go there for. Other stuff it's an extra for me. Like it is cool,
So
like
go
talking to
ahead.
people and meeting some content creators and stuff. But like, I'm not here. Like I'm not standing in no line. Like if I see you, chop it up. That's cool. But no one in no one in my life is enough for me to spend time and money to talk to for 2 minutes just for you to straight.
Yeah.
Like the meetings, like meeting the people outside of their like projected panels and stuff is honestly a lot more memorable. Like
Yeah. Like when
when we
we
met and actually
saw,
got to talk to
I
talk
never
to that
got
man for an extended period
that.
of time. Like that was cool. Like that was fine. But it's like, you know, you gotta tend to as many people as you can.
Oh, that's
I
sad.
mean, it is what it is.
And I
I
feel like
mean,
it's like a slight change in type of people that are coming. It's like I said, last two times I didn't see like everybody holding their phone up straight, shit like that. Everybody was
hey,
there.
I feel like there was a advent of new groups, right? Like before, like when we went last year, even I still felt like it was everybody was there to be engaged, to like be in the moment, to experience what was going on, to be there for the convention, and that was the majority of people. Not to say that there weren't people doing what they were doing this year, but that was the
Yeah, but
majority.
yeah, it wasn't
So
as numerous.
like I feel like there's new people that came in because there was a lot more. All right, look, I'm not complaining, dog, but there was a lot more chicks trying to thirst trap. It was a lot more dudes trying to get on the hose. Like me and Lerone literally saw a dude creep up out of
No, he
nowhere
jump scared
on
that girl.
this
That
chick,
was
bro.
crazy.
She was actually scared. He was like, "Hey, what's going on with you?" She was like, "What the fuck?" So like, it was a lot more of that. I feel like it was a lot more people that just came there to like basically have like a partner for the weekend. So they didn't really add anything necessarily. And then you
Yeah.
had the streamers. So it's like I feel like those are three groups that became a lot more prevalent this time around for sure. At least from what I could tell.
What you think about
Yeah.
all the road?
Yeah.
It's great.
Eh,
It's a great
eh.
commentary in the podcast.
I mean, so we're not like I don't want to rag on it the whole time, right? So like, what was the best part for you guys?
Everything outside of the car.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy.
What you guys do
work,
outside the
brother.
con?
Well, we saw Deadpool, Wolverine. We got some good food. You know what I'm saying?
We
Well, nigga, you showed up
Oh.
a day late, so that's on you.
I didn't show up a day late.
You
Nigga.
showed
I
up a
literally
day late.
showed
This
up the
nigga,
same fucking day,
infamous,
bruh.
infamous.
Nah, bro. Y'all niggas
Infamous.
hoes. Y'all
Infamous.
niggas hoes,
This
bro.
man, so you were in the chat. You got the tickets for the movie, right? Giselle, a month later, got tickets. He didn't want to ride with Austin, I guess. I don't know what the fuck happened over there. He showed
Oh,
up late.
because Austin was coming from what was it? Palau?
San Diego.
Was he in
Or
Cali at that time?
I
No,
think
he
I don't
came from
know.
Cali. No, he came
I'm
from
not.
Cali.
Yeah, I believe he was in California.
Oh, I
Uh,
thought he was still.
No,
I
he
thought
was
he
at
caught
home.
a flight straight from.
No, they definitely
Never
could have linked up. But so then Giselle told me something. I'm coming at 10 o'clock. The tickets was at 7. He's like, this is just moving for get some tickets at 10. The motherfucker was still late. He didn't show up
I
by
didn't say
1.
no. I did not say the same day. I was saying we could go the next day because we didn't do shit that night anyway.
We saw a movie. What do you mean we didn't do shit that night?
The next night. I'm talking about the next night.
Jeez, Louise.
Anyway, yeah, we saw a movie. That was
Yeah,
fire. We ate some food. That was nice. Saw some more Texas.
That's
That
like
was okay.
you guys got to go to a movie and eat some food, huh?
Yeah. Hang out with each
That's
that
other.
part
was-
about your trip to Texas.
That was
And actually getting to meet up with each other because, have us in whole different
Yeah,
states.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate about the DreamCon. What
I
did you guys
enjoyed
even end up
part-
doing
like-
there?
Oh, we
we
bought some
went
shit.
to-
I
yeah,
got
Austin.
Yeah,
to
pretty
go to something
much.
for your shit, by the way.
Oh,
Infamous.
yeah.
I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah.
Did you tell Infamous what you got him?
Oh,
No,
I
just
did
let him
not.
open it.
Yeah,
Let him
he'll
open
see.
it. Yeah, just
He'll
let him
see.
open it.
We thought of you. It was like, yeah, this is definitely. Don't worry, it's giant butt cheeks.
Oh, of course.
I mean, I already got a pair of those, so that's ridiculous.
Hey,
Oh,
yo.
no.
They're a better pair.
That's crazy
A
work.
better pair is crazy work for real.
They're a
I
better
won't lie.
pair. Trust us.
That's scary.
Don't
All
worry,
right.
you'll like it.
Well, I mean, you went to Texas. Did you get any crazy like steaks and shit? Like, what kind of food you guys get?
We didn't even get steak, bruh.
Oh my god, bro! You guys grew hard as fuck.
Look,
Yo,
I was
I
cool
wanted
with
to get
Denzel's idea of
steak.
to a steakhouse.
I was too. How the fuck did we go?
I don't
Cause
know.
y'all let AJ pick the fucking spot to eat. Who keep letting this nigga cook? Who is letting him in the kitchen?
Bruh, chill out. Wait, which
No.
spot did he pick?
He
What'd you guys
picked the
get?
like it wasn't bad. The spot that we went to wasn't bad. I don't remember that. It was like what was it? What was the name of that shit? Like fucking it had
Something
a
about the-
very society or some shit. It was something crazy like that.
Did you go to a Persona restaurant?
Yeah.
It was dude,
Didn't it start
legit
with an I? Oh, industry.
industry, yeah.
Okay. What was the food they served? Fucking bad jobs.
Yeah.
Oh
I enjoyed
nah,
the food.
they had like
I
the
had-
food was good. I'm not gonna sit here and say the food wasn't
like
good.
you go to a steakhouse, you gonna spend some money.
I got
Uh-huh.
tacos and
I was
booze.
cool with
Hey.
spending the money, but I don't.
Hey,
know
I wasn't
anybody
trying
else's
to.
funds was
I wasn't trying to go to like a crazy fucking like.
I need to get
steakhouse, like-
barbecue, right? Like,
we got a
Oh,
little bit of
I got some
barbecue.
brisket.
yeah.
I
did too.
I was eating
Yeah.
on some brisket.
Uh,
Honestly, like, well,
Yeah,
if
me
we
and Rodney
ever
had
go
this-
back to Texas, Terry Black's is the way to go. One of the best
Hey.
barbecue spots around.
there's a lot of good barbecue spots in Texas, man.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
apparently
I
Terry
was-
Black is like rated among like top 3 or something.
Terry
like that.
Black is the god card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been
Terry
there. I
Black.
think we went there. I went there every other time we went. We didn't get to go there this year, but yeah, they got like man, and they sell it by like the pound. Man, that's some,
Oh
that's some good
boy.
stuff.
What was at this other
It's-
restaurant though? Now I'm like, what the hell did you guys eat?
Tacos and
Didn't you
booze.
get blackened?
I got
catfish?
blackened. Yeah, the catfish was actually really good. Like
Catfish. Wow.
yeah, it was good. It wasn't my. I honestly, bro, infamous,
Steak
bro.
tacos.
Look here,
Oh,
dog.
yeah, we had
My
brisket
God,
tacos. Me and
bro.
Lerone had
Brisket tacos.
Brisket tacos.
Brisket
Let's
tacos.
fucking go.
I didn't know they were
bro.
brisket tacos, but the,
Yeah,
the
that shit
catfish
was
was good.
fire.
How much? How
boy.
much is a fucking brisket taco?
It was
I don't think it was that bad,
very
right?
affordable.
How much?
it wasn't. It wasn't.
It was like 20
expensive
bucks?
At all.
For how
Like
many?
less
And
than
they
20
gave you
Like
bucks.
what?
4?
4, and then they gave you a
Oh,
side too,
good.
didn't they?
What?
We got like this. What was it? Like some ginger beer
Where
kind
did
of.
you get tacos
Oh, that
from?
ginger fucking beer was delicious. I'm not
Like
gonna
ginger
lie.
lemonade
It
or
was ginger
something.
beer
Yeah,
lemonade.
lemonade. Yeah, that shit was fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, them
That's
beef
Yeah.
tacos
crazy.
was solid.
That's
I'm
how
not
much I
even gonna
paid for
lie.
normal tacos, so that's fucked up.
Hey,
That
less
is
than
fucked up.
Chipotle on Uber Eats though.
Uh,
That shit was
I got
wild.
a Chipotle burrito bowl, and it was not those. How much? How much was it?
That motherfucker charged
$60.
it was $60, big dog.
Yeah,
What? Hold up.
that was
How did you get a burrito bowl
crazy.
that was $60?
No,
No,
he ordered a burrito. He showed, or I think he showed. Or I looked it up, and it
Yeah,
was fucking the same price here. It was like for a burrito from Chipotle when he was asking for with the stuff he asked for was $60.
I said I ain't buying that, big dog. Like, got
What
me
is it,
something else.
coated in gold and diamond
No, it was
dust?
a
No,
normal burrito with extra meat and like guac, and it fucking
Wow.
to get it shipped to you on like whatever service you usually it was insane.
How much did a Burrito Express cost you today, Lerone?
like $25.
Yeah, do that.
Burrito Express is a crazy
Burrito
ass
Express
place.
is
See, but it's made
hilarious.
by all Mexicans.
No,
Tell
it
you
was a
that meat
real.
is seasoned and cooked to perfection, especially their steak. Bruh,
Especially their
bruh.
steak.
Especially.
I go there and just get 4 steak tacos with onions and cilantro on them.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
God damn it, Rodney.
Hey, I put Lerone on today because he was finna get McDonald's. I'm like, boy, don't you
Fuck
dare eat that garbage.
McDonald's, bro.
That's what I'm
McDonald's, I
saying.
can't even fuck with McDonald's. The only thing I'll get from McDonald's is their breakfast.
Hell
If I
no.
get anything. A McGriddle?
Hell
I'll eat a
no.
McGriddle.
I always
I
hated
I don't want
McDonald's
no
I've
frozen
always
ass microwave
always liked
sausage, bro.
McGriddles. Always
Yeah,
have
bro,
liked
how much they
McGriddles.
charge you for that too?
It's not. It's like $4.
Oh, I mean those
Them
are still
shits used to
cheap.
be like
to-
$1.
Yeah,
It used to be
I
$1,
mean, you
$2.
try to order anything else from McDonald's, that shit is stupid. That shit's so
They
expensive.
they Five Guys.
They really no, not Five Guys, but they definitely think they better than they are, bro. They are garbage. They are the bottom of the
mean,
barrel shit, bro.
You know,
And they are
it's like
charging
that
like,
everywhere.
bro. I can,
Stupid prices.
but McDonald's ain't like that. Like if I'm
No, I
going to
mean-
McDonald's, it's because it's cheap, and it's not cheap. So why does McDonald's still
No,
exist?
they're never cheap. That's the problem. They're not cheap anymore. They used
Yeah.
to be cheap, and now like that's all fast food though. Like fast food overall
a
has gone up.
McDouble and a coffee are cheap. Everything else is super expensive. So if
I
you
don't
get the
go to
bare
McDonald's for
minimum
that shit.
from McDonald's, I imagine you'll still be able to get. I don't
A
know,
Big
something.
Mac and like a fucking large fry shouldn't cost you $15.
Yeah, no, that's out of fucking pocket. I'm not gonna lie.
That's disgusting. Like that should be
It's
$7.50, bro.
it's
Maybe
actually
10.
fucking out of pocket.
Should we end
Oh, yeah, we probably should.
we over here talking about
shit
fast
talking McDonald's
food?
shit.
I mean, McDonald's is pretty trash. Sponsor us.
Fucking garbage, bro.
Hey,
I'll take that.
yo.
I'll take that dub though. I'll represent.
I swear
McDonald's is
to
the best
God.
restaurant I ever been to, bro. I go to every day for that
I go
juicy
there
ass
every day.
McGriddle, bro.
That
Hey,
That
yo.
birdie, bro.
bro.
Nothing I like more than that nasty, dank ass fucking microwave bread on that stank ass microwave meat. Let's go.
McDonald's instantly put us on the blacklist forever. All right, Chick-fil-A sponsor us, big dog.
Oh hell yeah,
We got
Chick-fil-A. I'll take
canceled.
that L. That shit's delicious.
Oh
See
my
now that's
God.
worth $15 for
Hey,
a meal.
you know Del
bro.
Taco's the #1 now.
I don't even know what that is.
Once again,
Hey.
I ask again, what is Del Taco?
Del Taco just sounds like the most generic ass bitch taco
Bro,
place
look
ever.
it up.
He
It's
said
the
that on the trip. He said
#1
that on the
now.
Texas. My first response is, "The fuck is Del Taco?" I was like,
Hey, look, I've never been to Del
Man.
Taco, but they're pretty. There's a lot of them
I
in
mean, it's
California. I
probably
don't know where
alright.
else they are, but they
I never
beat.
really
they beat
had
Chipotle.
bad
I mean,
Like, when you ever have bad tacos?
oh,
the
I'll show
meat
you some
didn't taste
bad
like anything,
fucking
there was nothing but
tacos,
bad
dog.
I don't know. Like, what does a bad taco even taste like?
A bad
Ass.
taco tastes like bad
Nothing.
tortillas.
Is that
and
what Taco
old
Bell
meat.
tastes like? I never
It's
had
like
Taco
ass
Bell.
jerky, bro. Like Feral Ghoul and Fallout.
Mm.
Ew.
I mean, let's be real. Taco ain't even.
Yeah, I mean, people love that shit. I'm just like, I'm never
I don't know
putting that in my body.
why.
That's too much.
Taco
See-
Bell, to me, just always seems trash.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I get
Taco Bell is good.
I haven't
Bell is
eaten
good
Taco
for
Bell
when
in a
you've drunk
very
it
long
lot
time.
and you
Yeah,
need
man,
something to absorb that.
Look,
I
when you
mean, that's what you
drunk,
go to White Castle for.
no, bro, you get that
Oh my
burrito.
god, right.
Hey,
I fucking hate White Castles. Fucking Noob loves White Castle. He was telling me that shit. Like, yo, they got
But
White Castles
see,
in New York, bro. I fucking love me some Snyder's.
man, Noob eats like a
Bro,
child though, bro.
he do eat
It's
like a
the
child.
Oh
chicken strips and
no!
fries like for every meal.
Yeah, pretty much,
Chicken
man.
strips and fries for every meal
I
is
love you, Noob, but
diabolical.
you gotta up your food repertoire if you ever hit us.
I mean,
Oh
personally, I'm trying to think.
no!
I think Mexican food is probably my favorite. Dude, the tacos with the cilantro, bro. You can't really beat that. It's fucked up. Just for the price, like it's too good of a deal.
I feel bad for those with cilantro.
Dude, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's
They
sad
give
times
you
for them.
like the place I go. They give you like this green sauce. It's like I'm pretty sure it's cilantro or something in it. I don't know. It smells so good, bro. It feels like I'm snorting coke just smelling it. Like
Hey
it's like
yo,
it's so invigorating of an odor. Like it's crazy,
He wakes up in the morning, he just flips the top. Whew, time for work.
dude. That shit really is like that though. Like it's so good.
It's like smelling sauce, except it doesn't like
Yeah.
your nasal passage.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fucking
good
great.
lord.
And then like I usually don't like Italian food. Funnily enough. Like, I guess I had so much of it, I just don't really like it. But like, I got this thing called like chicken scarparello or some shit like that. It's like braised chicken sliced up with like you could do it a bunch of different ways. But the place I got it was with like potatoes, I think a pepper, a little bit of pepper, uh, and a garlic butter sauce with some lemon and white wine, and it was so fucking good, bro. I was like, holy shit, this is what they're talking about.
You gotta make some for us, man.
I will. That shit's delicious.
You make
But
that, I'll make the steaks.
yeah, for real. Yeah, I think we should call it. We're getting to
Yeah.
that point.
It is almost 3 o'clock in the morning.
Any last words, people, before we all die?
Check me
Cash
out,
list.
Big Cat Man on
Yep.
YouTube. Yeah.
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 Rodney, you can check him out at never mind. Lerone.
Check out my OnlyFans. At
Yeah,
Big
check out
Hey,
Rodney.
Chungus.
yo.
Yeah, Big Chungus on the
Get
block
him out of
24/7.
here,
Big
bro.
Chungus
Throwing
for
it
life.
back.
That's the number 4.
Get him
LYFE.
out
Big
of here,
Chungus for
bro.
life.
Yup.
This
Let me
man's a
stop.
villain. This
Nah,
man's
he's
a
the hero.
villain.
He's the
It don't
hero,
pay to be a
bro.
hero, let me tell you.
On God, Lerone. What's the book's name? Where can they get them?
you get the Present series at worldofpresents.com.
Present series at worldofpresents.com because he over there make money.
Make that bank.
Make that money
We
world.
won't.
Dollar bill, y'all.
All right, people. Later.
Love you.
I don't. Fuck y'all.
Wow.
Hey, yo.
On God.
See, that's why he feral.
Respectfully.
How was that respectful?
Respect.